Welcome, everybody.
I'm mad.
I'm mad too, to be honest.
This is fucking annoying.
This fucking bullshit is what it is. Some baloney. It's some hot dogs. Goddamn leftover pig parts.
Leftover pig parts. Leftover pig pen.
Not even like the fun good. Are you changing it?
I can't seem to. The setting isn't popping up. I'm gonna fucking snap, Sam.
And we can't do this while we're live. We can't change the
I'm trying to right now, but normally there's a
But
setting.
like we can't do it on the desktop.
I guess you can. I was just hoping I would do it on my phone. Mm-hmm. But whatever. Thanks, Streamlabs.
Let me see if it'll let me do it.
Here, I got it. I got it.
Yeah?
What was your title again?
It's over for you, a bitches. Dark Souls 3! You're just like shouting it.
I want everybody to know. I want everybody to know that I'm mad. There. I'm gonna double check our stream to make sure it actually worked.
What a day to be like, I never use my laptop. I'm just gonna go without today. Well. Push on TV. Stupid fucking. Don't look at my screen right now.
What was like?
There's maybe birthday stuff going on my computer, and I need you to mind your business. Mind your business.
I'm minding my business. I'm looking
yeah,
at
you can look now. You can look now. It's fine. Hey, Sachi.
Hey, Sachi and Cal. What's up?
I'm driving from France to Scotland in Euro Truck Simulator. You said that. You said all I read was I'm driving from France to Scotland, and I was like, you can do that because you're in the UK.
It didn't update.
Yeah. Hey, Cal. Hey, Squid. Squid's here early. Aw, look at all my friends here.
Early bird gets the worm.
It's
It
still
didn't
not.
update.
We've been like notifying people that we've been playing Fall Guys for the last like week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month even.
Guys, I just want to let everyone know that Twitch is giving me a fucking aneurysm right now.
So, it's just the way that goes. Do people like Canada Dry? I've heard there's a country. Is it Serbia? There's some Eastern European country that loves Canada Dry. Like, loves it.
Why won't it update? I'm getting mad right now. Like, I'm fucking pissed off.
I told you not to touch it!
It literally goes right back to normal as soon as I exit.
Love this.
Isn't this fun, everyone?
Love this, love this, love this.
I'm not even playing the game yet.
I'm gonna look up this choreographer that Cal's talking about while you stay mad.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to figure this out. Like,
Ah, she do got a booty. Oh wow, and you have to dance to Sierra too, just like right to my heart. Fix the stream. She's not that good looking. No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? If I was that kind of girl? Oh my god. Oh, is this just the whole video? I don't have time to watch the whole video. You're right though. She's yeah, hence the cool for the summer video I'm seeing right here. She's very cool.
there's literally no help online.
Okay, well, I mean, like, our Last of Us 2 videos do really well. It's false advertising and not super cool, but
no,
like...
I don't want to do that.
But we also gotta get playing, because this, you know what? I'm gonna.
It's fine.
Okay, fine. Alright, here we go. I'm sure it's great. I mean, like, any choreographer who has a, excuse me. Any choreographer who has a dance to Sierra is obviously legitimate. It's just the way she goes. Sierra is actually, like, I think she's really well respected in the dance world. As like for like her choreography and like her dance moves and stuff.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
Okay. Suck on his Beppis.
I'd like for Twitch to work properly. How about that one?
Ashen One, to be
I'd like for the fucking settings I type into Twitch to change.
To stay, yeah.
Souls will become thy strength.
It's Friday, we can all just have fun and stay up late. Exactly. Although I stay up late all the time because I don't have a job.
Plucked from their
The
vessels.
music's kind of loud. Okay. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay, let us know how that is. I'll,
Very well.
Speaking of Sierra, level
Then
up.
touch the darkness
Level up.
within me.
Level up, level up,
Alright,
level
well,
up.
it's not working.
It's,
and
yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm whatever. Like whatever. I don't care anymore.
We'll update everything, we'll update everything, like, when we're a little bit more put together.
It's just so annoying that like we were late today and then had to get this all set up.
Just let him go off, Cal.
And then it's gonna not work properly.
Just let
Like,
him go off.
and I'm doing literally nothing different.
Yeah.
Could I have my controller?
You also had a busy day at work because I think like 3 games released all at once.
Yeah, it was a busy day.
Yeah, so we're just gonna relax. You're gonna kill these Abyss Watchers. Sachi, I gotta stop doing that. That was really loud. Sachi dropped a really good, helpful hint for killing the Abyss Watchers.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or you just let them kill each other.
Yeah, I mean, I could try. I don't.
You need a dub.
I know, but it's not. That does. Believe you me, like I've tried that. It's just.
Streamlabs is a booty hole. It's a very helpful booty hole, but and like it has like elevated our streams and the stream quality a lot since we started using it. But yeah, no, like sometimes it's just a booty. When you know what it is? Streamlabs is like a printer, and Streamlabs knows when you need to do something fast so that it can promptly not work.
Yeah, I mean, it took like 20 fucking minutes to load.
Yeah.
And then it lets us go live with our current settings, but if I change the title, it's just going to be like, oh, can't do it. Sorry, bud.
I don't know if you saw, but Cal said, you know, it's okay and we love you, even if Twitch is being a butt.
Thank you, Cal. That does actually make me feel better.
There you go.
It's just,
And Cal also says that he's going to be like Sachi with her horses, but with Cam. I'm going to feed him sugar cubes and go, shh, shh, it's okay. I'm here. I'm your friend.
I would like that. To be fed sugar cubes and to pet lightly.
Stream elements.
Yeah, it's
Apparently better.
I'm not gonna. Like, I'm hoping this is gonna be an isolated issue. I really don't want to have to learn another streaming program, frankly. I'm too annoyed to think about
tired?
that right now.
Well, maybe when you have more time after you're done with your job, then you can.
Potentially look into it.
Yeah, we can put that on the list of things we got to do.
I don't know. I'm just like, I guess a little something about me. One of my biggest pet peeves is technology not working for seemingly no reason. Like,
Right.
clearly there's a reason why OBS isn't cooperating. Like, there's a reason, but instead of telling me the reason, it just says unknown error.
You know what?
And it's like, what do you fucking mean unknown error? Is that some kind of joke?
You're like a parent when the kid says I don't know, where it's like, you know there's a reason. It's just that it can't tell you the reason just yet.
But with a kid, is a kid. His brain's not fully developed yet. It's a fucking computer program.
Computer program is
It should be able to tell me exactly what the problem is. But it doesn't. And that's
Ah, well. What do you think of my cape? I put a cape on.
I like it because it's Looney Tunes, and I like Looney Tunes.
It's cold down here, so I wrapped a blanket around me like a cape. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh yeah, you actually tied it up and everything.
Yeah.
Did you try? What was that just now?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're flourishing.
It's fall, okay? It's time for capes.
Yeah, we should bring back capes.
Capes came back a couple falls ago on the runways, and I need that to trickle down into like my like GT boutique price range. Badly.
I don't remember where the Abyss Watchers were. This one? We'll find out.
I've never pulled over so much on one drive.
Please be careful if you're driving.
No. She's playing a game, like a driving simulator game.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
maybe she was like listening to our audio or something.
Yeah.
I was like I love you too, man, but like you really don't got to do that. Like.
We haven't set like a specific like pictures channel in the Discord yet, but I genuinely don't mind. We genuinely don't mind if you share pictures in general.
Yeah,
like,
we
that's
can
really fine with me.
I could do like a outfit of the day thread if you guys want. If that's something that people would be
Yes.
interested in.
I'm gonna do that right now. Do I have?
I don't think I can't make you an admin, and I also don't know. Oh, come on,
That's bullshit.
both of them.
Oh.
You know what? Just kill me. I don't care.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, I want to die. I want to die. Yeah, I want to die. Thank you for killing me.
Was that cathartic?
No.
Oh. All right, let's see here. Squid says, fun story. There was a girl on my campus who got the nickname Cape Girl, and she blew up in the local Twitter, and everyone shouted her out when they saw her. I believe she was in medieval studies, but she was really nice. I love that stuff.
That is cool. I feel like I've.
Like, even the football bros were like, oh my god, Cape Girl, and she wore a cape everywhere.
That's cool, man. I actually really dig that.
That's, yeah.
I like
love that
I like
shit.
when like people can come together over like
Yeah.
something that's a little out of the ordinary.
Or like someone has something unique about them that everybody agrees is awesome.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, that's
I
really,
love
really
that.
cool.
That's so much better than just like, oh yeah, there's a guy with a thing on his face. That's so gross. I love it when someone tries to be different and then everybody accepts the different, you know?
Yeah.
It's so dope.
Yeah, seriously. Like it reminds me of like when I went to go watch Dragon Ball in theaters, you know? Like it's just like people coming together for the sake of the thing they like.
Yeah. Exactly, Cal. He says, I love when people who have a niche interest are treated like their interests are valid and cool and interesting. Because 99.999% of the time they actually are. And it was actually kind of a bullshit. I don't know who decided that making fun of people's interests was cool. But like it never really was.
No.
It's much better to just say that you like things and be okay with people liking things. But your outfit sounds dope. The all black with black and red flannel and leather boots.
It's dope.
That's fall if I ever heard it. I'm also gonna self-promote
I'd
it in my
fall
other Discord.
for you. Haha.
Ah.
If you go on my phone, you can add that Discord chat.
That's true. Come watch my boyfriend beat up some Abyss Watchers.
And I feel double pissed off about this because Sam actually had a really good name for this stream. And it was like good.
I did. It's this stream is unofficially called "It's Over for You, a Bitches."
Yeah.
Spelled ABYTCHES.
Yeah, she like put effort into it, came up with a creative fucking name.
I didn't put effort into it. I came up with it on the fly, and I was really, really excited for it. And Twitch is just like, nope. Maybe it's because there's swears in it, but it's not spelled like a swear word. So.
Oh, do you think that might be it? Actually?
But it's not spelled like a swear word. ABYTCHES.
I mean, that's a good point though. Like it might actually be because of that. Because think about it, it let me go live with our old settings. Can you get your stream manager on the phone?
I'm opening it.
Maybe put a dash between ab dash itches.
I'm gonna name it something very, very like G-rated.
Pillsbury Dark Souls.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go.
I died. These things are hard. Stupid fucking Skelly man.
A darkening. Dark Souls. Ah, no. Dark Souls 3.
Whoa. Look at this guy's hammer. I want that.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's sick. Is that a player?
Yeah,
I want that.
It's another player's ghost. So, like, he also just spawned in this area. I really need to call the boys, but I need to re-ashen myself or something.
I think that may have been it. Yeah, because it's changed on the thing. See? It may have been the swear.
So it was the swear.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, they could have told us that.
Yeah.
You could have been like, hey, don't put a swear word in your title.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
I was behind on the chat. Yes, Cal. That's what I love so much about the Clue Crew. Is that, like, well, first of all, half of our weird niche interests are because of these games, to be perfectly honest. And then, yeah, there's just, like, nothing that you can talk about that people think is weird. Although I haven't been talking in the Double Bubs chat because I didn't talk for, like, 2 days. And then I was like, it's been too long. They hate me and it's going to be weird if I
Sam,
jump in. I
Jesus
know that's
Christ.
not true. I know it's not true, but it's the reason.
Sam, I don't talk in our own Discord chat for like 2 days sometimes.
Yeah, but you run the Discord chat. You're in charge. You're allowed. And ballet. I love that you do ballet, Cal. I think that ballet is. I mean, I actually would love to see a ballet.
I've never
Like,
seen
I
one.
would love to go and see a live ballet.
Like the
someday.
Nutcracker or something.
Anything. I'll take suggestions once the world is back. Not back. Once the world is operational once more.
Yeah, once our new normal is officially normal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's nice that people who don't do ballet or anything live performance-wise are nice to you about your ballet, but like I'm not bullshitting when I say that I think it's cool that you do ballet.
Oh no,
no,
it's so cool.
I'm actually like, yeah, I don't spend a lot of time like researching it and stuff like that, but every once in a while, like something ballet related comes up. It's mostly about like appreciating the athleticism in a dancer's body, like a ballet dancer's body, but even just, I don't know, just the art.
I mean,
telling a story through dance and the mechanics of ballet dancing in particular, I think is really amazing.
Cal, I don't know if you're into horror movies or not, but you might like the movie Suspiria, because it's about like a ballet school in France who turns out to be run by a coven of witches. And it's real good. Super good. The remake, most recently that came out, has Tilda Swinton in it, and she plays 2 characters.
Wow.
One male, one female.
Wow. I don't know if anybody's going to do that well. It's Tilda Swinton.
I actually didn't know the character that was male that she was playing was her until the credits.
Wow.
That's how good it was.
Nice.
I was like, who played that old man?
Tilda Swinton's a beast.
Tilda Swinton is a goddamn, she's a fucking force of nature.
Like, I feel like in the acting, like in the industry, she's well respected.
100%.
Like other actors respect the hell out of Tilda Swinton and like fall to her feet when she enters a room. But the general public, because of how androgynous she can look sometimes, and people are really shitty about that kind of thing.
For sure.
Don't take her seriously. And she has a lot of things that can be considered like weird. Or just like alternative.
Yeah.
So people are like, oh wow, an
good word for
androgynous looking person, doing weird stuff all the time, something like Suspiria, of course. And it's like, well, no, not of course. Like, have you seen the movie? It's probably really good.
Yeah, and
She's
it is
a really
very
good actor. I mean, if you want to see a ballet, it largely depends on what ballets your local company is putting on. Yeah, it's the same with theater. It's not like Swan Lake is being done all the time. Exactly the same as theater. Honestly, like, yeah. Sometimes people will be like, oh yeah, I've heard this theater company is really good. And it's like, yeah, no, this company is really good, but they're not doing anything that I want to see right now.
Yeah. So I need to focus. Sachi's strat's working though.
I feel you, Squid.
What did Squid say?
Squid says, my sister took Mum and me to the local production of a Canadian version of Nutcracker, and ballet makes me cry. No idea why, it's just so lovely. And the way the dancers maintain perfect facial expressions and shit.
It's so angelic and idyllic, right? Like it's so like
And
So
expressive.
Yes. Well, because it's an expression of the whole body,
Yeah.
right? And it's really, really great.
And I mean,
in that
all
way.
dance is that realistically. Like, that's really what dance is like expression and telling a story through gesture and and movement. That's literally the purpose of dance. But I just think that ballet is so technical, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's so technical. Contemporary dance, for example, like, there's room, and like hip hop, there's room for like creative flares and stuff like that. Not so much with ballet. Maybe a little bit more now that it's
Okay.
there's a lot of people in the industry who are trying to break the very traditionalist values that ballet holds. But for the longest time, it was like, this is how you do ballet. And that's got its pros and cons. But the big pro is simply, oh my god.
Okay. Just got stun locked and
So
died.
mean.
You got hit once, and that's it.
Yeah. Nutcracker is done every year, of course. Yeah, it sounds like Shakespeare. A lot of them are canceled this year. Some people think it's overrated, like Shakespeare. I love it, like Shakespeare. There are also multiple versions of it, like Shakespeare. I would say that my favorite version is the one put on by the Royal Ballet, but a lot of North American companies do the Balanchine version, which is very different.
Yeah, Mr. Soul Collector, Mr. Death, our only rule is don't be rude.
Yeah. Sometimes the comments, like when you say certain swear words, the chat bot will like block them, but we always allow them. Just don't be a bigoted jerk.
Yep. and I'm positive you're not that. So.
Also, welcome, and I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, drop a follow if you like. We're trying to get to 100 followers, and we love your follow.
We're trying to get to 100 followers in a month.
That would
and
be
we're almost
awesome.
there. So we almost beat our goal for ourselves.
Yeah,
So.
and I happen to notice your name is Soul Collector, so if you want to like
Hey.
give me tips.
Hey, there's that sweet follow. Welcome.
Yes, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
This is what, our third attempt trying to do the Abyss Watchers? Like
In-
our third stream?
No, second stream.
This is the second stream with the
I
Abyss Watchers?
spent a full stream last stream trying to beat them.
Yeah.
But I have a good feeling about this stream though. I think we'll make some progress.
Yeah, me too. I think so too.
I
I'm
say
looking forward to that day.
as we make no progress.
Hey now.
Hey now. This is what.
I mean, we have
dream
Soul
is
Collector Mr.
made
Death on
of.
our side.
Yes.
So
Thank you for giving me your energy.
exactly.
I need it.
We've got that going forward.
I need to restore my my crispiness, my fireness. I gotta toast myself.
Yeah.
So I can actually call the boys in
Get all toasty.
and get some fucking help here.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one you just want to keep hitting.
We'll
It's,
see it.
it's the second iteration that you want to. I'm asking a question. Like
Yeah, I'm listening. Don't want to hear your full question.
It's the second iteration of this boss that you want to just kind of let them hit each other until.
No, this iteration.
This one you want to just let them hit
Yeah,
each
because
other.
buddy boy, see these corpses. All these corpses in this room are all Abyss Watchers.
Yes.
So one of them reses and then chases me. This one.
Okay.
But then another one is gonna res with red eyes.
Yes.
That's gonna attack the other two.
Right.
And that one is the one I want to kite into. See that one there?
Okay.
I want that one to start fighting these two.
Okay.
But because this game can be an asshole, but see this one, the main one backs off, and I can stab him.
Ooh. Do all that damage.
I would like to read a joke,
I would love to read a joke.
but because it's 2-on-1, the one that helps me tends to die, like frequently.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh shit. You'll pay for this.
By the way, the one that's fighting the other two, if it doesn't aggro to the other one, it'll just start fighting me.
Fighting you, yeah, of course. Because they're dicks like that.
Yep. Always Mr. Death. Welcome to die, Mr. Death.
Cam is doing a thing where he's letting his partner do all the work on the group project.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey man, I was always
Except this, like, I mean, it's how you get A's.
Exactly.
So,
I was always the one to put the most effort in my group projects, so I feel like I deserve this.
when I was in middle school, my best friend, who, I mean, like, spoiler alert, she is now a tattoo artist.
Oh, cool.
So, like, you know, I was right to do this. But she didn't like doing research, and I didn't like doing art on projects. So she would do all of the drawing. I'd be like, okay, this is how this should look. This is how I'm gonna map out the poster board. And she was like, okay, I'll do all the drawing. And I was like, perfect.
You know, I love that idea.
And like, I think for one project, I literally like, I just glued all of the information
Come on!
to poster board. And then I was like, okay, here you go. Like, here's your turn. So you just have to draw on it for the night. And she was like, perfect. And she just like did all the artwork for it. And I was like, hell yeah, fucking right. It's important to have a good vocabulary. If I had known the difference between the words antidote and anecdote, one of my good friends would still be alive.
Why are you? That's a good one. That's actually really funny.
Oh my god.
That's an awesome joke.
Like one of your friends is poisoned, you're like, okay, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? Tell them about a time that I got poisoned. Okay.
Done.
Why isn't this working?
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
I love a good joke, man. Like real talk. Yes, you do not need permission to tell jokes.
Literally, like, again, the chat rules are don't be a bigot. So as long as it doesn't fall in that realm.
Exactly. You tell a racist joke and you'll see how fast he'll get banned.
I'll never forget my granddad's last words to me just before he died. Are you still holding the ladder?
I like you, Mr. Death. I like the energy you're bringing to the chat.
I should have come prepared with my jokes. Now I just like, I know that there are jokes in my, like, rattling around in my brain, but I can't think of any.
I used to be all about jokes.
Yeah.
You know, there was an explosion at the cheese factory. I heard the place was covered in debris.
Oh, you.
Oh, that dog of mine.
I work with animals, the guy says to his date. That's so sweet, she replies. I love a man who cares about animals. Where do you work? I'm a butcher.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's funny.
Shite.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Some good jokes.
Shot fire. I died again.
Sydney, I just saw what you posted in the group chat. Sydney, aka Deep Fried Squids, just posted a picture. It's a screen cap of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire after Victor Crumb emerges from the lake after saving Hermione, and like the CG is like in the middle of transforming him from shark back to man. And she just posted that picture, like this picture of like Crumb, almost a shark. And she just wrote, wow, I loved Jaws.
Wait, what? Say that one more time.
So she posted this picture.
Can I see the picture?
Yeah, of course. I'm going to show the audience first. This one.
Yeah. Mid shark crumb.
Yeah, and then she wrote, wow, I loved Jaws.
That's funny.
Yeah. Today was a terrible day. My ex got hit by a bus, and I lost my job as a bus driver.
I have a fish that can break dance. Only for 20 seconds, though, and only once.
You have no idea how much Cam needed your jokes today, Soul Collector.
Thank you. It was
Yeah.
a very frustrating day.
Okay, here's Cal's joke. John asked Mary to go to the prom with him, and she said yes. He went to buy the tickets and waited in line for 15 minutes to get to the tickets. Later, he went to rent a tux, and he had to wait for 20 minutes to get his tuxedo. Then he went to the florist, where he only had to wait in line for 5 minutes to get a corsage. Finally, the prom arrives, and Mary asked him if he could get her something to drink. He goes to the snack table, and there was no punchline.
That's funny.
Yeah, I love that.
I used to love, my favorite thing in high school was anti-jokes. Like jokes where the punchline is that there is no punchline.
Jokes, yeah.
Like how do you make a plumber sad?
How?
You kill his family. Yeah, that'd make anybody sad.
Those sound like those jokes that kids tell that are not funny, but like there's like kids are trying to make jokes happen.
Yeah.
Like stuff like, oh, why did the chicken cross the road? Why? Because he wanted to.
Because he wanted to get to the other side.
Chickens cross roads.
Yeah.
Mr. Death wrote, I started crying when Dad was cutting onions. Onions was such a good dog.
Dark. That's awesome.
I was digging in our garden when I found a chest full of gold coins. I was about to run straight home to tell my wife about it, but then I remembered why I was digging in our garden.
Oh, God. God damn it.
Oh, that was dark.
That's good shit, though.
Good shit. That's how you do dark humor, in my opinion.
Yeah, like humorous.
Yeah.
Like you make it humor. You don't make it go like,
Yeah.
oh, that's dark.
My grandfather says I'm too reliant on technology. I called him a hypocrite and unplugged his life support.
Who's too reliant now, Grandpa?
Oh,
The hell's your problem?
oh my god.
That's awesome. That's fucking
so
awesome.
funny.
Trying to think of another good like anti-joke. I remember like what I don't know. What's sad about 4 teenagers going off a cliff in a car?
Why?
They were my friends.
Fucking cleaning out my closet by Eminem starts playing.
No, Stand by Eminem.
Yeah. What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? I've never had a garbanzo bean on my face.
Yeah. I never paid for a girl that garbanzo bean in my face.
Oh, that's gnarly.
I love that one.
Yeah.
There's another one. It's like, how's it go? It's like, doctor. I went to the doctor and I said, doctor, sometimes I wake up and I feel like I'm in a canopy, or I feel like I'm in a teepee. And then the doctor says, we've been over this. You have stage 3 pancreatic cancer. Sorry, no. It's not actually the punchline. The punchline is, we've been over this. Your condition is too intense.
Right, because tense.
Because canopy, tense,
Yeah.
teepee, tense.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, right? It's a good one.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't make it up, but I think
Now
it's
that's
funny.
what I call funny.
Now that's what I call funny, guys. You know what I'm saying. All right. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Like it.
Cool.
Get into it.
You subscribe it, follow it, tell your friends about it. What do you call a man that's been underwater for an hour? A corpse.
Nice. Oh man, that's old school shit. That's like like remember dead baby jokes?
Oh god.
Do not start telling dead baby jokes, because those aren't kosher anymore. But like, I remember like I used to be way into those. Those and Chuck Norris jokes for some reason.
Chuck Norris jokes. I mean, like, they are pretty creative, but it's like, has anybody here seen a Chuck Norris movie? I don't think any of us has.
No.
And I don't think any of us wants to.
No. Fuck off, dude.
Two
I
hunters
hate
are in the
these
woods when one
watches.
of them collapses. His hunting buddy immediately calls 911. My friend isn't breathing, he shouts into the phone. What should I do? Relax, the operator tells him. I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead. There's silence, then a gunshot. The guy that gets back on the phone and says, okay, now what?
Yeah. That's a good one. I don't know if this is still funny, but I used to know this joke that was like, so this man was watching the news.
Yeah.
Right? He's watching the news. And on the news, it said a gorilla had escaped from the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, wow, that's scary. I should lock my door and windows just to make sure. I live by the zoo. I should make sure I close those windows and doors. Mm-hmm. So he gets up and he goes to his windows and doors and he locks the window and he goes to lock his door. And he notices movement in the tree outside of his house. And he looks in the tree and there's a gorilla up there. Mm-hmm. So he's like, oh shit, that's the gorilla. So he calls the zoo up. And a guy from the zoo comes and he goes, okay, we're going to get the gorilla down. And he's holding a chihuahua and a shotgun. Mm-hmm. And he puts the chihuahua on the ground and he gives the shotgun to the guy and starts climbing the tree. And the guy goes, whoa, hang on. What's going on here? Like, what's your, like, what you're going into this, what are you doing? The guy goes, okay, here's the thing. This chihuahua is trained to attack the testicles of anything that falls in front of it. So I'm going to go up into the tree and wrestle the gorilla out of the tree so the chihuahua can bite its testicles and paralyze it. And he goes, okay, what's the gun for? If the gorilla pushes me out of the tree, shoot the dog. Oh, God.
Oh, shit. How do vampires start a cover letter?
How?
To whom it may concern. Out of Sydney.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Mr. Death says, my son who's into astronomy asked me how stars die. Usually an overdose, son.
Nice.
What's yellow and can't swim? A bus full of children.
That's good shit.
Then Cal says, a woman turns on the news and sees a story about a maniac driving the wrong way on the highway. She immediately calls her husband, who was on his morning commute, and says, dear, be careful. There's a man driving on the wrong way on the highway. He says, one? There's hundreds.
That's a good one, too.
How do you guys have all of these just ready to go?
I mean, the internet?
I guess.
Or maybe our fans are just hilarious.
I mean, Mr. Death has started telling anti-jokes, so he's like, they're probably pulling up a bunch of anti-jokes.
I mean, maybe they're just fucking comedians. They're just funny as hell.
That too. Trying out new material on us.
You know, I'm down for that.
I was listening to this this stand-up clip on Instagram before we started. Well, we were fighting with Twitch to get this up and running. Because that's what we do. Cam sets up and I sit.
You help.
And he was like telling the story about how he was watching an E! True Hollywood Story on Heidi Klum, and how they had to like embellish stuff because her life has been pretty much peachy like up until this point. Excuse me. So they were like, so Heidi Klum married Seal, and Seal was an orphaned baby in Nigeria who raised himself and then illegally immigrated to London so he could start selling his music. And he was like, wait a second, let's go back to that, let's focus on that. And they were like, nope, one time Heidi Klum lost her flip-flops. He was like, wait, no.
That's really funny. Shit! Did
you hear about Pillsbury Doughboy? He died of a yeast infection.
Amazing.
That's not a death I would wish on anyone.
Can you actually die of a yeast infection?
I don't think so, no. I don't think you can.
I because I was about to say, like, I thought yeast infections were common enough that they actually weren't like life-threatening.
I don't think they are life-threatening in
North America.
Yeah. Are yeast infections deadly? Okay, so a bunch of stuff has to happen before a yeast infection can get deadly. Apparently, invasive yeast infections can be fatal, especially for patients in intensive care or having surgery, of course, because exposure to bacteria. Others at risk include people with diabetes, patients taking powerful antibiotics and antifungal medications, and those with catheters.
You learn more. You learn something new every day.
But you have to have those things before it gets to a deadly point. For the most part, they're just annoying.
Actually, I've heard yeast infections can get so bad that they last like a really long time.
Yeah. That's if you don't take care of it properly.
Right.
But why would you let a yeast infection get that bad? They're so annoying and itchy. You want to take care of it, like, right away.
Yeah, ASAParino.
Yeah. A guy walks with a young boy into the woods. The boy turns to him and says, "Hey, mister, it's getting really dark and I'm scared." The man replies, "How do you think I feel? I have to walk back alone."
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly, Cal. Like, if you let anything fester and spread, it can be bad. Like, you have a UTI, you can get into your bladder, and then you have a bladder infection, then it gets to your kidneys, and obviously kidney failure is not good. Yeah, exactly. Anything is deadly if you let it get bad enough, but for the most, like I said, like, yeast infections are so annoying. Like, you would want to take care of that shit the second it starts up.
Now, okay, I'm gonna ask like a really stupid question. Okay.
Okay.
Is the yeast in a yeast infection?
It's not bread yeast.
The same yeast that you could like make bread with. No, it's not.
No.
Why is it called yeast then?
There are different kinds of yeast, though.
Is that right?
Like even
I'm
when it comes to making
asking.
bread, there are different kinds of yeasts for different kinds of bread. Yeast is just bacteria.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a collection of bacteria which can fester in your body. You know?
Right.
So, like, if the perfect Molotov cocktail of bacteria like percolates in a person's vulva, then you get a yeast infection.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
There's definitely like a scientific name for the type of bacteria that causes a yeast infections. There we go. Sid has it. Yeast from infections is called Candida. It's a specific type of bacteria that is itchy as fuck.
Again, the more you know. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Like,
sorry, Nate.
I went to.
I mean, you died fucking in the fire and the flames. That was pretty badass.
It wasn't. I went to Catholic school, so I really don't have a great base knowledge of health. Cal,
do you actually know a woman named Candida? That sucks.
Who the fuck would name their kid Candida?
Someone who didn't do their fucking research.
Tombstone engraving. I told you I was sick. I like this next one too. I threw a boomerang a few years ago. I now live in constant fear.
Wow, he actually does know somebody named Candida.
Oh, God.
But be warned, Ashen Ones, it is not. Sorry, yes, Squid says it sounds like a gluten-free substitute, but be warned, Ashen Ones, it is not.
Shh, I love that.
She's French, so who knows? I don't. Also, like some people just pick bad names for stuff. I know somebody who named their son Aryan. And
wow.
Like, yeah.
That not without a shred of irony.
She like insisted that there was some other translation of it in like a different language that has to do with her family's heritage, and that's why she chose it. But it's
and
like
she's
it doesn't.
white, I assume.
It doesn't. Of course. It doesn't really matter. Like, you named your son Aryan.
That's like naming your kid the N-word and then being like, no. Before it was a bad thing. It was this other thing.
That's like drawing a swastika on a wall and then being like, what? It's a Buddhist symbol.
No, but okay, so. I agree with you.
I know it's not the same one.
But it's a
like,
different symbol. It's not the same symbol.
I know, but like it looks very, very, very similar.
It's rotated the other way.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, right? Like people take these things and then bastardize them and then don't do their research.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter if you draw the Buddhist symbol, that Hitler literally stole from the religion to like make the Nazi swastika. People are just gonna see the swastika.
Oh, I hear you.
Like,
I hear you. Like I agree.
And like again, like fuck white men for doing this to a religious symbol, but like it is what it is. And you know, Aryan means something different to her, but the name is fucking Aryan. It doesn't matter. That's my point.
Oh no. And again, Sam, I was not disagreeing with you. I was just saying like I think it's a shame that the Buddhist symbol got bastardized.
Yeah.
That's my angle. That's what I was going for.
Okay, well, it sounded like you were correcting me on something that I already knew, so.
Well, I wasn't, so it's okay.
Well, I'll decide that. What's a pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet? None. Historians have suggested most pirates would have been illiterate.
Bless you.
Well, goodbye, Kate.
Too hot now?
No, I almost sneezed into it, so it's gotta go. I know of a guy named Hunter that is he's vegan, so his friends call him Gatherer.
Nice.
My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the Atlanta Zoo. Why are friends a lot like snow? If you pee on them, they disappear.
I can't help but notice that this one's
Not
attacking
all
me.
friends.
What the fuck?
Not all friends. Let me tell you. Don't let me tell you. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
I'll have you know I've lost many friends to piss.
I'm assuming it depends on
Depends on the level of the piss.
amount,
The density of the piss.
the viscosity of the piss.
Gross.
Like it's somehow thicker.
Thick piss.
Thick piss.
Yo, boys.
That sounds like a parody name for like a bad Hunger Games like knockoff movie. Thick piss.
Really?
Evergreen.
I'm gonna write a fantasy story and call it Thick Piss.
Did you not hear about did you never see the Hunger Games parody book
No.
that somebody wrote?
No.
Really?
No.
Yeah, no, somebody wrote an honest to goodness, like, a whole novel, and, like, it got published and was, like, sold in chapters and shit. And, yeah, it's a parody of the Hunger Games, and the main protagonist's name is Cat Piss.
Is there any, like, major difference besides that?
I think it follows the same beats of the Hunger Games, but, like,
Nice.
obviously the events are different and things happen differently.
I love cat piss, dude.
Yeah.
Love drinking it, smelling it, sniffing it.
Good thing I have a cat.
And he's never pissed on me. He doesn't like me enough.
That's a shame.
It's fucking bullshit, Sam.
I have good news and bad news, the doctor said to his patient. Give me the good news first, the patient said. Your test results are back, the doctor said, and you only have 2 days to live. That's the good news? The patient exclaimed. What's the bad news? I've been trying to reach you for 2 days.
Nice. I love that. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Stabby stab.
Woo!
If I can keep that up. God, you stabbed me right in the same hole. Make a new wound, asshole.
Make a new wound, you dick. Man, I wish I had more Canada Dry.
You get some.
There were red onions I had in that salad tonight, and now it's like all I can taste.
All onion. You're all onioned up.
Yeah. Yes, I remember the time about how you were accidentally diagnosed with chlamydia, and that's fucked up.
Wait, what?
Oh
yes,
Cal.
yes. I do
The time he
remember
was
this.
accidentally diagnosed with chlamydia.
For a second,
wrongly diagnosed with chlamydia.
I thought it was Sydney who said that for a second, like out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was Sid, and I was like, what? I've known you for so many years.
God, sounds like the worst. What was it, a full 24 hours you thought you had chlamydia? That's just the worst. The worst, the worst, the worst. How are we feeling? Oh, we're feeling not good.
I'm making progress.
Yeah?
I mean, it's just slow,
Doing better
right?
every time?
You understand, like, it doesn't make me feel any better.
Yes, no, Cal does not have chlamydia. It worked out well for him. Probably the only chlamydia story that has a happy ending.
No!
No.
I visited my friend at his new house. He told me to make myself at home, so I threw him out. I hate having visitors. That's a joke after my own heart.
Yeah.
Even when my best friends come over, after like there's a certain amount of time, like a threshold gets met,
Yep.
where I'm like, okay,
Anytime now.
you guys can go home.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I wanna be alone.
Anytime you want to pick up. Yeah. I want to be alone in my own house. I'm
Yeah.
tired. I told the story about how I kicked people out of my house once when I was a kid and I got a new kitten.
That's right.
And I wanted to play with my new kid and I was like, guys, you gotta go. And they were like, what? And I was like, you gotta go. I want to hang out with my new kitten. And they were like, but we're your friends. And I was like, I don't care.
I don't give a wow, Sam. It's such a fucking. I'm sorry. That is like such a bitchy little thing to do.
How? I tried. I gave it like 2 minutes, like a 2-minute attempt. And all I could do was like, I kept looking back like longingly at my door because I was playing outside, knowing that there was a kitten inside. I was like, I gotta play with the kitten.
Why wouldn't you just invite your friends inside so you can all play with the kitten?
No one's my kitten.
Okay.
He was new. He was so new. And like I told you about Daniel, he was found in the middle of like King Street at like 2 a.m. I didn't want to like override him with kid noise.
That's true.
Thank you, Sydney. Squid says very on brand for you, Sam.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not surprised. I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah. It was only like 20 minutes, but during that time, it was like I've been walking around with chlamydia for the past 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta call your previous partners, let them know.
Yeah. Well, that and also like, well, no, because he's been in a relationship for like 4 years.
Right.
I think Cal and his partner have been together almost as long as we have. I mean, I feel bad for the person who did actually have chlamydia that got confused with your charts.
Yeah, really.
That person was probably having a great day and then had to be told that they were not having a good day. I need to head out for the night soon. The Bubs peeps are watching more Haunting of Hill House tonight. Ooh. Yeah, Cal's been with his partner for 5.5 years, so longer than us. Yeah, no, do your thing, Cal. I wish I could participate in that Haunting of Hill House stuff, but I'm afraid of everything.
I've heard Haunting of Hill House is actually so good.
Yeah.
I really want to watch it.
Yeah.
My buddy Cole, who's a goddamn genius,
Yeah.
he has a master's in
Sci-fi?
cyberpunk literature, I think, specifically. And he loves books and literature and all that. Like, he's a super smart guy. He loves Haunting of Hill House. He's way into the book.
Very cool.
I don't know if he's watched the series. Probably has, but he definitely really likes the book.
That's awesome. What is Haunting of Hill House about?
Exactly what you think it is.
Oh, the haunting of an actual house.
Yeah, a haunting of a house on a hill.
Yeah.
It's the whole bag.
Imagine me like, how the fuck did I even get chlamydia? I've only had sex with one person. Yeah, exactly. Oh boy. There must be other ways you can contract chlamydia, but I'm sure it's also like HIV, where it's like you have to like get a blood transfusion or something severe like that. Mocat's here.
What's up, Mocat?
It's been such a while, friend. How you doing?
How you doing, bro?
Yeah, we're doing all right. Cam had a bit of a shitty day, and we had a tough time getting Twitch set up, but we're here now.
Yeah,
and
I'm having a much better night now.
Yeah, we're fighting these.
Why are you attacking me? Attack the other ones, you fucking asshole!
There you go. There they go. There they go. There they go.
The fuck was that?
Oh, they killed the red-eyed one though. That was the one who's supposed to help you.
That was bullshit. I am so sorry.
You have one more left.
Yeah, but they come back to life.
What?
They come back to life.
Yeah, I know that, but like, aren't they done coming back to life?
Nope.
Well, how do you beat it?
No, this one will die after I finish its big health bar down there.
Yeah.
But the other ones come back to life.
Oh, oh, they just. Oh,
See?
okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, just let them wail on each other.
There we go, he did it.
Okay.
Drink my flask here.
Perfect.
Yeah, sorry, Mocha. I know we're not exactly tuned to UK
I know,
times.
I'm sorry.
You know what we should do, Sam, for our fans in the UK, our cool friend watchers in the UK? We should do a stream that would be like 6 in the morning for us.
Yes.
Like a straight UK
We
stream.
should do that for Sachi's birthday. Play a
Oh,
game
that would be fun.
That she really likes.
It would
and
not
then-
be a high energy stream. We'd be like,
No.
hey, welcome.
No.
welcome
Or
to the
you know
stream."
what? To be perfectly honest, like I've worked the night shift before. Like I know how to fix my sleep schedule to do that at that
Yeah.
hour. Like
Yeah.
I would simply change my sleep schedule. today.
I'm Sam. I would just simply change my sleep schedule.
Actually. But yeah, no, that's what you do. Oh, this is the motherfucker that always kills you. I
Yep.
was getting all excited. Is this the last one though?
Yeah, after this form.
Okay.
There's none left.
Do you have health?
I have 5 S's flasks, which is better than normal.
Yeah. Oh my god, that swipe though, it really just like more than half.
away!
That's so fucking.
Get away!
Do your thing. Do your thing. Take your shot. Don't be a bitch.
Are you talking to me?
No, the fucking Abyss Watcher. He's like chasing you around with the stick, and it's like, take your shot already, you weak bitch.
You fucking asshole.
Yeah, no, we're a long time. Cam's dad was asking us, like, he was like, not for anything, but like, it's just a computer. Like, what would be the worst thing if you were late? And we're like, yeah, but we have people from the UK who are like 6 hours behind us.
Also,
like,
we're trying to be professional.
if we say that too, but like, if we're like 15 minutes late to a stream that's already taking place at like midnight for them, it's not fun. It's not a lot of fun.
I agree.
Please teach me how to fix my sleep schedule. Listen, you don't fix it.
Yeah.
You simply just think about time in a different way, you know? So if I'm getting ready to do a stream and I need to stay up until like 6 a.m., and say I want to do like a 3-hour stream, so I know that we need to start at 3 a.m., then I simply understand that like being up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon is like being up at like 3 o'clock in the morning for me
Right.
on like a normal day. And then you're just like, okay, so I gotta go to sleep.
Actually, a little off topic. I'm going to put out a feeler. How would you guys like if we streamed Tony Hawk Pro Skater? I picked up the game because I wanted to play it. And it's new, so I mean, like, well, it's new. It's a remake of 2 older games. But I really liked those games as a kid. They were fun. It's been literal. I think the last time I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater, I was probably 7. So I don't remember a lot about them.
Right.
But I remember really enjoying them.
Okay.
I was really into Tony Hawk's Underground. That was my favorite.
That was your jam?
Yeah. Cool. But
Squid says that'd be amazing. Sachi says yes. Okay, cool.
done.
I like the enthusiastic yes.
I'll tell you right now. Wednesday we're streaming Tony Hawk then.
Okay.
Done and done.
Decided.
Be
Oh
there.
my god, I just realized this week is the first week where I have to think about what we're doing on Thursday because
Yeah, because we're done.
we're
The
done
Last of Us.
too. That's so wild.
It's wild, man. I actually last stream I didn't realize how fast we would beat The Last of Us 2.
It really just it happens slowly and then all at once. Last of Us 2, I feel like I thought we did it. We did play it for a long time. We started
7
playing,
streams.
We
It was
started
7
playing Last
streams.
of Us 2 when we were still quarantining from each other, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I remember doing those long distance. Yes, more Nancy Drew for sure. Well, I mean, your birthray's coming up, so
Yeah,
Danger on
yeah.
Deception Island is happening.
We're
so look
we're
forward
definitely
to
doing
that.
DDI.
Yeah.
We got to do
Does a card capture PS2 if you wait. What?
what?
Does a capture card capture... Oh, does a capture card capture PS2s if you use a HDMI converter?
Yeah, we could do that, but I literally bought Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 HD today, which is the HD re-release for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
You know what's kind of not a bummer, but kind of like something I didn't realize today.
What's that?
Sam, is that because I'm my employment situation, I am 100% not buying a PlayStation 5. There is literally no way I could afford that.
Yeah.
That's all right though. I'm pretty content with my consoles at the moment.
Would you have bought it if you were working?
Maybe,
Yeah?
maybe.
Okay.
But it's holidays when that comes out,
Yeah.
and I'm usually rolling in dough, and plus my discount. Well, actually, it wouldn't work on consoles, but you fucking cocksucker. I hate these Abyss Watchers, man. Losing my train of thought. But there also probably would have been a trade deal. Like, I would have been able to trade my PlayStation 4 up. But at the same time, both Sony and Xbox have confirmed that they're going to support the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 for up to 2 years after the release of the PlayStation 5.
Hopefully we have our shit together 2 years from now.
Hopefully, right? So, I'm just going to wait.
Cool.
It's going to be like $5.99 at launch, like, for sure. And then in like 2 years, by the time I buy it, it'll probably be like $3.79. Yeah. So I'll just wait. I'm not dying.
Enjoy your work, Mocat. Thanks for popping in. I know you say you're lurking, and that's of course totally acceptable.
Totally.
But it was good to hear from you.
Yeah, thanks, Mocat. Thanks for tuning in, bud. Good to hear from you.
Squid says play Simpsons Hit and Run.
I wish.
Actually, I would want to play Simpsons Hit and Run.
I don't own a copy, unfortunately.
Funny enough, for Squid's last birthday, no, it wasn't for her birthday. It was before she left for Mongolia. She wanted to hang out with us one last time and have like a night out. So there's this this barcade in Waterloo in like the university sort of area that has all of these like really impressive, really retro games, like arcade games. And they had Crazy Taxi, and I played Crazy Taxi
for
the
first
first
way.
time, and that game rules.
Crazy
oh my
Taxi's
God.
awesome.
I love Crazy Taxi. I never played it before.
I'm surprised you've never played it before. Crazy Taxi is so good. It's a Dreamcast title.
Yeah.
Out of all things.
I know. Yeah, I know, right, Cal? $599, not 5.99. 500 is $600.
Oh, for sure it's gonna be $600. It's gonna be $600 minimum, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, if you get a deal.
The PlayStation 4 was $550 when it came out. People
Yeah.
forget about that.
Yeah,
Like-
literally.
But now it's down to $379. Just wait. You gotta have a little bit of patience.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Unlike
that's coming from me.
Unlike Nintendo, their prices do drop.
Actually,
So-
yeah, the Switch actually
That's a whole
got.
month's rent on a shared apartment. Yeah, and like expensive. Like you're living in like a nice apartment.
Yeah, the Switch's price actually went up.
Are you shitting me?
At launch, it was $379.
Oh, 'cause pandemic and everybody wanted one.
No, it went up way before that.
Oh yeah.
The Switch's price at launch was $379, so it can be competitive. But then they were selling it at a loss.
Yeah.
Because the console needs to be priced at $399 for them to make a profit.
Right.
So after about 2 years of it being $379, it's back to $399 now. I mean, it's $20. Like, whatever. If you're spending $400,
I'm sorry. $330 as opposed to $370 like is all the difference for me.
See, but here's the thing, though, Sam. In my humble opinion, if you're spending $400, you should have enough money in your pocket to spend another $20. Like, you shouldn't buy this Switch.
Yeah, but there's all the extra stuff that goes with a console, you know, like the warranties and equipment and all of that, protective gear, like screen protectors and cases and stuff.
Off!
And you want a couple of games to go with that too. So if you tack $20 more on top of everything else that I'm fucking saving money for
Right.
to buy this console, it's like another $20. Are you fucking joking?
I mean, it's been $399 for almost 2 years now.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, but like, if like say I was saving up for a Switch at that time and then
Right.
it went up $20, I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's a very Nintendo thing.
Yeah.
God bless Nintendo. Like, I really do love that company. You know, they make great games, and I like how their PR. Like, I really do like Nintendo.
Yeah, of course.
But they are the Apple of video games. That's 100% what they are.
But you know what? I love my iPhone.
There you go.
So
There you fucking go, baby.
there you go. Is that a game console bundle or just the console? For the PS4 price, I think it's just the.
Lol.
I think it's just the console.
No, companies don't do bundles anymore except
Yeah.
for Xbox because they don't sell enough.
Yeah, because they still need to.
All of the PlayStation 4s and Switches you can buy right now are just on their own.
Yeah. I'm already planning my monthly budget because I think personal finance is interesting, and I'm glad that I'm getting all my ducks in a row, and I'm gonna pay off my credit card and have my shit together, and then loan repayment starts. Oof. But like I have a full-time salary job, so I can actually support myself. Yes, that's so exciting.
I wish
And, you know,
I wish
like-
I was you.
You know, once those loan repayments starts, but like I know that loan repayments, like they take a lot out of your paycheck and your personal finances for the duration of the time that you're paying them back. But I mean, like once you're doing that, maybe you can take a look at, I don't know, like moving into a bigger apartment. I know I know it's you have that saying, Cal, where it's like it's a shithole, but it's your shithole.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't deserve to live in a shithole forever.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their little shitholes that they love and appreciate, but there comes a time to move on.
You-
and I think
you-
that you deserve a full kitchen.
You deserve to live in a regular hole.
Well, he does have a full kitchen, but like like a full-sized kitchen, not one where it's like refrigerator, stove, and then like a little square for Cal and a cupboard that I'm not fully sure you can open because of the fridge.
Right.
Yeah, I'm with Sam. I need to put a whole savings aside for things I want. Yeah.
Well, but that's my point, right? Like,
Yeah.
people come in, they're like, and they buy consoles. It's like, okay, I want to split this console up between 3 credit cards, cash, and my debit card.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you should not be buying this if you have $0 in your bank account after this purchase. That's a bad fucking idea. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's not good money management to like save for one thing and then it like takes you back down to zero.
Yeah.
After you bought it.
When whenever I buy expensive things, I make sure that I have. My rule of thumb is that if I have double the price of it, I could buy it.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
That's sort of my rule of thumb.
That's my thinking too. When I realized like just how much I could buy a used car for, because I always thought that like cars were in like the double digits of the thousands.
I mean, they
like,
are. A lot of them are.
I thought, yeah, like new ones and like really, really, really nice used cars. Like if I wanted to get like, okay, so my car is a 2010, right? If I wanted to get they don't make matrices anymore. Let's say I wanted to get like the newest Toyota Corolla, like the 2020 Toyota Corolla, or like even a 2018 Corolla, and I wanted to get it used. That would probably cost me like $10,000-$15,000. But when my friend told me that she bought her like used Yaris for like $3,000, I was like, oh, I have way more than that in my savings right now. And I've been taking the bus for like a couple of months at this point, and like taking the Go bus to your place, to and from your place. And I've already explained in like a podcast that that's a 2-hour bus ride for a destination that should take under an hour to get to from Kitchener.
Yeah, that was a shitty arc in the chill spot arc.
Yeah, that was, I mean, like, that's how I know that I love this channel, because I was doing that for this channel.
Yeah, real talk.
But yeah, once I realized that I could like get it like in like a 4-digit number instead of a 4-digit instead of a 5-digit price tag, I was like, let's fucking do this. And if you look hard enough, you can find a car that comes with like winter tires, so you don't have to get that on top of it.
Oh yeah.
Because that was an expense that I was like worried I would have to make, but luckily my car came with the winters for a good price.
Well, the most expensive part of a car is financing it. It's not necessarily buying
paying
it.
for it every month. Yeah, for insurance. I remember when I bought my PS4 Pro for like £399, and then every time I got back and look, it goes up in price. It's almost $500 now because it's limited edition. Yeah. Yep. But doesn't that feel so good though? That's like when I fill up on gas and the next 2 gas stations that I pass are more expensive than what I just paid to fill up on gas. I'm like, yes.
It's a good feeling.
I picked a good price.
Real good feeling.
Yeah. When my loan repayment starts, it will be my biggest bill and will be more than twice my rent. Jesus. Believe me when I tell you, I will be making ends meet and I will manage, but I will not have a lot of extra money each month. Not enough to move at all. I'm gonna skip watching Hill House Night. I want to watch something that reminds me of suicide. I want to be happy tonight.
I support that. I hope me screaming at Dark Souls makes you happy.
So now the thing is, you can't shout "I want to kill myself" if things don't go your way.
Yeah, I'll have to keep a peg on that.
Yeah.
on the wanting to kill myself.
Yeah, to keep that down. Yeah, no. I scheduled a video chat with Marissa, actually, who drops in on this chat sometimes. Shout out to Marissa if you're listening. So I'm gonna miss the Bub stream on Sunday, but I've been meaning to tune in on Sundays because I know that they do stuff on Sundays and Wednesdays, and I'm always doing my stream on Wednesday, so I've been meaning to drop in because I missed them. I really enjoyed the one stream that I dropped.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that.
They're
actually.
a really good couple of people.
Oh no!
I got in the first week of Death Stranding came out. Ooh. Death Stranding. I'm gonna look up what that PS4 Pro looks like.
Oh, it's so nice.
It probably looks so sick.
The Death Stranding PS4 Pro is gorgeous. My favorite. Oh, fuck. Come on! Fuck! My favorite PlayStation. Hey, what's up, Alan? I called you Alan. Alan!
Oh wow, with like the gold controller.
No, yeah, I've never played. Actually, it's funny. I owned
the
it.
handprints are kind of eerie, but I love the controller.
It's that lines up with the game.
Yeah, of course. As they all do.
My favorite PlayStation 4 Pro Special Edition is either the one that I have, the God of War one,
I love that one.
or the Spider-Man one.
I would love a
Spider-Man one is gorgeous. Look it up. It's really nice.
I would love a Spider-Man one, but it's so expensive now. Because they're limited edition,
Oh,
so
good.
as soon as you
Yeah.
can't buy them in stores anymore,
No,
it's
no,
like,
yeah.
don't even think about
You'd be buying it from a collector.
Yeah.
In which case you're paying twice as much. What's up, James?
Yoms? The only themed console I owned was the special edition Legend of Zelda 3DS. That was a
Oh,
sick
I'm
one,
so
though.
jealous, dude. That was such a cool 3DS.
Oh, it's very red.
I know, it's why I like it so
Yeah,
much.
someone's hawking it on eBay for $620.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Another one is for $946.
But look how gorgeous the controller is.
Yeah. Well, it's very red.
But it's got white buttons and shit. It's fucking amazing. It's like this one, actually.
You know what? This is too much red for me, in my opinion.
Wow.
It is nice, and like it's Spider-Man, right? So like I don't like it's not a bad idea. But oh my God, Tony!
Tony!
Yeah, that's Tony, right?
Yeah, quality finish. yeah.
Tony's here.
The whole crew's here.
Yeah.
Half the people I play D&D with are in this
My
chat.
first gen PS2 is probably also Spider-Man edition for the amount of webs inside the fans.
Nice. I love that.
It was fun. Its cameras did crap out in the first few months, but otherwise it was fine. Oh, that sucks.
I actually,
I mean, like, who was taking like pictures with their 3DS camera? I certainly never.
Nintendo like to think that people would do that.
No.
I actually have a special edition 3DS. I have the Metroid 3DS, the Samus Returns 3DS.
Oh, whoa.
You've seen it before.
No, yeah, I've seen that one. But Sachi has the Animal Crossing 2DS XL.
Ooh, pretty.
That's rare.
My
Like a $2 bill.
my favorite special edition Switch was the Animal Crossing Switch. The New Horizons Switch.
Oh yes,
With the blue and white controllers.
Oh, I wanted that so bad.
I know. I actually, it's funny.
You were trying to win it for me.
I entered multiple contests to see if I could win Sam one,
Excuse me.
and I won none of them
Yeah, well.
because it's Twitter polls.
Who has ever won a giveaway? Whoever wins a giveaway on Twitter. Has anyone ever done it? I don't think anyone ever has.
I certainly haven't.
I follow the account because you always have to follow the account to be eligible. And I think like, oh, even if I don't win, they probably as a promo want the winner to take a picture of themselves with the thing that they won, so I'll see like who won at least. And then, like a year and a half later, I'm like, what's this garbage account that never posts anything I like that I seem to be following? Then I'm like, oh, right, I followed it for a fucking giveaway.
Yeah, I followed her for.
And I never saw the results of it.
Yeah, I know. It happens to me a lot too. Well, I remember one time I followed this account. There was like this quote unquote like
You and
giveaway
me
account,
both, James.
and it was like they started tweeting this like really like right wing shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Who the hell is this? And I was like, oh, I was hoping they'd give me a New Horizons Switch.
Ew, they were posting right-wing shit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It's just, I don't know. It's a bot, right? That's all it is. It's just a
Yeah.
fucking bot.
James says, the fun part is, to this day, I've never completed a Zelda game.
Really?
You and me both.
Oh wow. That's a little surprising, James. To be honest, like it's like, I only say it's surprising because like James is like, well, he's a gamer. And I know you don't have to like Zelda to be a gamer, but like, typically speaking, if you play video games and are into video games, you've at least played one.
Yeah.
Or finished one.
Yeah. Alan is asking, he says, Cam, I'm caving on getting a hard drive because I want to get Tony Hawk and Skate 4. Any recommendations?
Like for PlayStation 4?
Yeah. I'm assuming because he says he wants to get Tony Hawk and Skate 4, and that's for PlayStation.
Yeah, man. Well, both those would be good. What am I playing right now? Obviously, Last of Us 2. Like, obviously, if you haven't played it yet. I think you would really like Ghost of Tsushima, Len. You could be a fucking samurai and shit. It's awesome. I'm gonna cry. Hang on.
Oh, you're like drinking an Estus flask and he hits you.
I know. It's really fucking annoying.
So fucking mean. Don't do it again.
There.
Yeah, that's right.
Recommendations for hard drives. Honestly, dude, like, I'd recommend getting the Sony brand ones because anyone you don't get, that's like, if you get a hard drive from Best Buy, that's like 4 terabytes, the console is going to have to format the hard drive, which basically means that you're going to lose a section of the memory. But if you buy like a Seagate PlayStation hard drive, it skips that step. So you get full 2 terabytes. You don't lose any memory. Seagate is kind of shitty though. They're not like the greatest company in the world. But if you can find like a Sony brand PlayStation one, I'd recommend one of those.
There you go.
That would be my answer to that question.
So Sachi, I totally agree with you. Just get the skin. Just get a skin that you like for your Switch or your PS4, and it just feels like you have a special edition.
Anytime, baby.
I love boy love.
Yeah, I love my boys. I told me and my friends all mutually decided a couple of years ago that it's kind of rude to say, like, I'll kill you if you're mad at someone. So now we tell each other we're going to kiss them. I'm going to fucking kiss you, dude. You say that again, I'm going to cross the room and kiss you on the lips.
Yo, what the fuck is up, Kyle? You step the fuck out, dude. What the fuck is up, Kyle?
Give you a little. I love how open Cal is with his attraction to me. we are both in relationships. My girlfriend is right there.
You know what? I've always said, I think I literally said this last stream, that I'm very confident in my relationship, and I'm confident in that I'm the best thing that's ever happened to Cam. So if he were to ever cheat on me, it wouldn't be my fucking fault. There's something fucking wrong with him. But if I walked in on you and Cal together, I'd be like,
all
right.
Well,
at least you didn't fall for a basic bitch.
this is destined. Smooch the gooch, buddy.
I'm trying to catch up. James says, Zelda's never been my speed. I loved watching people play them, though. The irony is that I've done my gamer research so that I'm not called out for knowing about games. Yeah. I feel the same way. Because we were playing Ocarina of Time for the channel, and, like, maybe we'll pick it back up again.
I like that.
It wasn't doing super well views-wise, and, like,
It was doing all right.
I have to be honest,
You
I
weren't
wasn't
enjoying
really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I know Ocarina of Time is like the fucking Harry Potter of video games, minus a turf creator, but like,
Yeah. Is Aegionoma turf? That would be hilarious.
I didn't super love it. I don't super love dungeon crawlers, you know, like I found myself falling in love with whatever world, whatever section I was in and I wanted to explore, and then Cam would be like, oh, you gotta go in this cave and like do this stuff, and I'd be like, what? And he'd be like, yeah. This is just what the game is. And I was like, what? It's just like going into different dungeons? He's like, but the dungeons look cool. And I'm like, I don't care. I like this like above ground area. I'm just like not supposed to spend time here? Like this, I don't like
You would love Breath of the Wild then. There's 4 dungeons and you barely spend any time in them.
I would love that.
We need to stream Breath of the Wild though. That'd be fun. Because I know Sachi wants us to stream Breath of the Wild. But I don't have my copy of Breath of the Wild at the moment. I lent it to a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
Who
you could easily get it back because he lives down the street.
Who, by the way, hasn't turned on his Switch in so long that his friend thing just says offline now. So
you can get it back.
I'll try.
If you asked him, like, he'd be like, yeah, no, that's totally fair. I never play it. So
I'm actually, in terms of Zeldas, when we're talking about Zeldas, I have a far warmer place in my heart for 2D Zeldas. I love the Oracle games. I love Link's Awakening. Link to the Past is super good. Link Between Worlds was awesome. Like, probably one of my favorite games ever.
interesting.
But to this day, though, my favorite Zelda game is Wind Waker, without a doubt.
Okay.
It's everyone's favorite Zelda game is the one you grew up with, because there's like a million of them.
Right. And I'm grown, so
Yeah.
I don't have a Zelda game.
Exactly. There's a lot of nostalgia. I think, in my opinion, early Zeldas carry
So
them a
fueled by
lot on nostalgia.
Yeah.
Because especially, like, and I said this a couple streams ago, like, Ocarina of Time is good, but it is a little, it's not a little, it's very overrated. Like, it's just, it's a good 3D Zelda game, but there's been better ones.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, guys.
Yeah. I just picked that one because, like, that's
Well, it's
the one.
legendary.
Also, when I was in high school, one of my friends found, like, someone who was making ocarinas for cheap on Etsy and, like, bought a bunch of my friends' ocarinas, and they were, like, walking around with them. So, like, that's what I associate Zelda with. It's just, like, playing the ocarina.
Yeah, every Zelda game has, like, an instrument.
Ocarina was the only Zelda I beat, but it was on Project 64, so technically I've never played a Zelda game.
Nice.
I feel like it counts. As long as you know what happens in the game and, like,
you
have
played
experience.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've experienced it. So
If you play the cartridge version, it's literally the exact same game.
Yeah. For some reason, I could never get into Ocarina of Time, but it came out before my time. Yeah, like Cam was saying, like, your favorite Zelda game is always your first one. My first Zelda was Wind Waker, and my second was Twilight Princess, and I find them both a lot more compelling. Yeah, literally Cam's point. Like, whatever Zelda game you played as a kid and grew up with is your favorite Zelda game.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm sure the people who have built arguments for these games, like they're valid arguments, but it is like nostalgia fuels a lot of it, and I don't have any nostalgia for Zelda, so I'm just kind of like, you know, the lore is beautiful and everything, but
I think the 2 Zelda games you would really like, Sam, would be Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild, because Wind Waker is so fucking visually colorful.
Well, I watched the Grumps play Wind Waker all the way through, and I loved it.
Yeah, and the dungeons in Wind Waker are actually like just as colorful as the outside, and you spend so much time on the ocean and sailing around.
Yes.
Oh, I love that game.
For sure.
Actually, I downloaded the Dolphin emulator on my phone, and I've been like playing Wind Waker before bed and stuff.
Yeah.
Works surprisingly well. I'm not gonna lie.
Exciting news! I finally found a good laptop. My
Yeah.
mom for my birthday said she would buy me a new laptop.
And that was in January.
I know. Well, I had to do the research on it, and I just didn't all this time. My MacBook is still working like a dream. I've had it for, I want to say, like 4 or 5 years at this point.
Yeah.
But it just simply can't do. I mean, like, I have a MacBook Air, and a MacBook Air is a glorified notepad. Okay, it's wonderful for school. That's when I got it. I was in university, and I was tired of lugging my legit like 5-pound like 15-inch Toshiba around, and I didn't want to do it anymore. So my mom and dad kindly like banded together to get me a MacBook Air, and it's wonderful. As far as like a school laptop goes, like I recommend them. They're great, and they're gorgeous. But we started Chill Spot, and I was like, okay, cool. Like we'll both split the video editing component of this, and then found out that you cannot edit on a MacBook Air.
Yeah, man, your MacBook Air did about as much as my Chromebook did when I had it.
Yeah.
Like, great laptops, they both are.
Yeah.
But not powerful laptops, that's for sure.
No. They're like a little bit more powerful than a Chromebook, I must say. And Chromebooks are not powerful.
Chromebooks literally run Google Chrome.
So I found a good, at least I think, I did some research, and I think I found a good Dell laptop that is on some lists for like affordable but really well working software editing laptops, and that's gonna happen. So
it's gonna be another weight lifted for me.
And I was thinking about it, and I was like, ooh, I could download that Dolphin emulator thing that Cam's talked about, and I could play so many games.
That'd be fun. I mean, because like,
so many new games.
because your laptop has 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is like a lot. And
not the one that I have right now. The one that I'm going to be getting will
Yeah.
have 16 gigabytes of RAM.
You would just need to double check your graphics card, which is just like another thing about running games.
It's I closed the window on it. It has a good graph. Oh no, wait, it's right here.
I don't know the numbers. If you start listing off the numbers,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to tell you whether or not it's good or not.
NVIDIA, which I in my research is apparently really good.
I have an NVIDIA chip in my computer.
GeForce RTX 2060.
Ooh, RTX, nice.
6
I do know that.
gigabytes GDDR6,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Alen just said that Dells have solid graphics cards.
Yes.
Typically speaking.
Yes. It's the Dell G5 5590 gaming.
Alen has that graphics card.
Ah, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good to know.
I'm getting fuck.
That makes me feel good then. Wait, does it make me feel good? Do you like it?
Yeah. Alen has a great computer. He animates on it.
True. Okay, yeah. So, it's great. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad I did my research well then.
You Sam, your laptop is going to be nicer than my rig.
Yeah.
Like, I hope you know.
Well, a little nicer.
A lot nicer.
Sorry, the graphics card again is NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 6GB GDDR6. All I know is that NVIDIA is supposed to be really good for like gaming and video editing, and Dell and Alienware do a lot of the similar shit. That's what I found in my research, but I just found that Alienware's computers looked like fucking nerds owned it, so
yeah,
I didn't like any of them.
Alienware is also Alienware is very inflated.
Yeah,
in terms of the pricing.
Yes.
You pay for the brand.
A lot of their stuff was like $1,500 and up. So.
If you're gonna buy a gaming PC, you may as well build one.
Alen said, "Well, you're not wrong about me saying that Alienware looks like it's owned by fucking nerds."
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, a lot of the websites that I went to for reviews on Alienware stuff was like very, very nerdy, like very, very dorky.
Well, the NVIDIA A4X 345.
Yeah. And like, listen, I love nerds.
Well,
I love nerds.
You're dating one.
I love nerds. I am one to a certain extent. But
No, not quite like this, Sam.
tech nerds I find insufferable. So insufferable. Whenever the time comes, and like that's why I'm not getting my birthday laptop until September, because I fucking hate reading tech blogs.
Yeah.
They're so annoying.
Whoops.
And I've said this a million times, they're worse than recipe blogs for just like going on and on and on about shit. Just
for sure.
dumb shit.
Well, when I was 5 years old in the fields of Arizona.
Yeah, God, everyone's good reactions to my graphic cards make me feel really good about all the research I did.
Good.
Yeah, Cam's right, you're paying to be a brand hoe. Guilty as charged. Alienware and Beats are the same thing in terms of brand. Yeah, God, yeah. I was gonna buy a pre-built PC, and my friend almost cried when I told him. I got a series of messages back like, no, do not!
Yeah.
No!
It's a lot cheaper to build your own PC,
Yeah.
but you also need to know how to build it.
Exactly. Well, that's
Like-
my thing, right? Like, if you don't know what you're doing, and I get it, like, people learn. If Henry fucking Cavill can learn how to build a PC, I could probably do
Oh,
it.
just watch
Like,
a couple YouTube tutorials. It's not hard.
Yeah.
You just have to make sure you have the right parts.
Yeah.
The hardest part about building a PC is the power source, in my opinion. You have to have the right power source, because my roommate Sasha built a computer, and his power source wasn't good enough, and he plugged it in, and was like, all right, here we go, and his fucking computer exploded. Like smoke, like exploded. Yeah.
I have a home-built PC for gaming stuff, thanks to my friends helping me build. Yeah. I was looking into building a tower, but the only reason I didn't was I wanted portability. Otherwise, I'd have put out a couple hundred extra. Yeah, when I was looking for a laptop, I was like, wow, it really would be more conducive for me and what I want this computer to do to have a rig, like to have a desktop. That's the answer. But I just need portability, so whatever.
Yeah, you're more mobile than I am.
Yeah.
If I was to get another computer from scratch, and I never would, because that's why you buy a rig so you can just upgrade it.
Yeah.
I would look into another desktop.
Yeah.
I have no interest in laptops, frankly. I have a laptop and it's great.
Now that you're not in school anymore,
I don't need another
I think about
one.
stuff that you do on the regular, and like it doesn't require you having a portable computer in any capacity.
You know, I'm not even 100% sure where my laptop is. To be perfectly honest with
I'm
you.
gonna make sure, because I see the case for it
It's-
on the ground.
It's probably in the case.
Okay, well the light's sitting on it, so I'm gonna move that. It's a $2,000 laptop. Like you can't be putting. Oh yeah, it's okay.
Is it in there?
Yeah, we can't treat it like this.
No. I have those epiphanies every now and then. Like I'll be like, God, I haven't played my Switch for a while. Where is it? Like, where is it?
Like it was literally like sitting on the floor, like you can't see my arm pointing, but like it was sitting on the floor over there, and like the leg of this light that's lighting up my face was like on top of it. It's like not what you do for a $2,000 laptop.
No, hell no.
It's not how you treat it.
The laptop used to be like heavily integral into our recording setup. Remember, we used to record our audio on the laptop.
Yeah. No, I totally agree, Sachi. Like you can get decent like gaming and video editing laptops. For what I wanted,
You want longevity.
It looks like I didn't want to. Okay, because it's my mom's money, and because it's back to school season, I decided that I didn't want to spend more than $1,500. Just because I think that it's possible with there being cheap gaming laptops out there, and it's also back to school season, so all the sales are on right now.
Right.
But you know, if I were to have my way, like if money wasn't an object, I could easily spend a little over $2,000 on having all the specs that I wanted. Easy. I would just buy an Alienware laptop.
Actually, I wouldn't recommend you get an Alienware, frankly.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
But no, yeah, in my opinion, I understand how this obviously is a case-by-case basis. A laptop and a computer is not something you should cheap out on.
No.
You're going to regret cheaping out on it.
Yeah.
And I speak from experience. I bought a cheap, like, $600 laptop, and it was the fucking worst. I needed a new one in, like, a year.
That's
like,
disappointing.
it broke so hard, Sam, that it's, like, a shell now.
Yeah.
Like, it's
like
fried.
It's just, yeah.
It's a shit computer.
Yeah.
And I'm out $600 because of it. So I will never do that again.
No.
I'll gladly spend like $1,500 on a laptop.
I mean, like, get it on sale if you want, because, like, sale doesn't mean anything about quality.
No,
It
God,
means
no.
You got it on sale.
Which means you got it for cheaper, yeah.
But an actually, like, cheaply made laptop is not worth it. You're going to be replacing it again.
Yeah, for real. Exactly. The money I saved in buying a cheap laptop was moot when I had to buy another one.
Exactly.
But I bought a Chromebook, and that was like $250. And that was a great little laptop. I love my Chromebook.
It was good for what you needed it to do, right? Which
Yeah.
is surf the web.
So yeah, go on YouTube and
Yeah.
type.
Yeah.
That's all I needed it to do.
Exactly.
Those are great
And
laptops.
Apple MacBooks, and for half decent specs, it's like $3. Yeah. MacBooks, obviously, like MacBooks. Like I have a MacBook Air, MacBook Pros, easy $3,000, so easy. And Microsoft laptops like Surface and Surface Pros, easy $3,000. So
Oh, yeah.
easily, especially if you want to upgrade the storage in any capacity.
My Surface
$3,000.
Pro was $220.
Yeah.
Great,
So, there you
great
go.
laptop though.
Yeah.
It really is. I fucking love that computer.
I'm so glad James shat on Beats earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know you have Beats, and you have gotten me Beats as a gift, and I liked them. They sound fine, but the way that people hype them up, you would think that they're more than they actually are, and they're really not. Like, they're good headphones.
I like them.
They have better sound quality than, like, Skull Candy.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know.
I like them. They were a gift from my mom.
I got, don't pull the mom card when I'm trying to talk about tech specs here. I'm sorry, are you actually upset with me?
No, what?
Okay, sorry, you got silent there for a second.
I'm
You
just-
were like, they
I'm-
were a gift from my mom.
I'm just listening.
And I was like, okay. But yeah, I just found like, once I got a pair of like good like Sony bass booster headphones, and after that I was like, what? Because the first time I put them on, I was like, okay, these are gonna sound like my Beats, and then they sounded so much better, and I was like, what the fuck?
So you're a confirmed audiophile then?
No. I just I like more bass in my headphones, and I found that Beats just don't deliver. They just don't deliver on that front. Gotta say though, when I move out and get my own place, I'm building a tower when I have a studio space. I want to be able to upgrade it and add graphics cards. Oh, absolutely, Alen. Yeah, you'll want that for sure with your animating. No doubt about it. That's funny, Cal. That's totally fine because we were talking about the cost of stuff. So, are you just in a zone?
Huh?
Are you just in a zone? You're not talking.
I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to... I'm paying attention.
Okay.
Fuck!
Pez is here.
What's up, Pez?
He said, ugh, it's just a rerun from last stream. Lame.
Thank you, Pez. You're always keeping me humble. I appreciate that about you.
Oh my god.
I can make it pretty confidently to the second stage, I guess. It's just fighting that second stage is so hard. Because like all of his attacks have those fire streams.
Yep.
And they hit you twice.
Yeah, and they go very far. They're hard to
2,
dodge.
3.
Yeah. Hit each other, man. Damn.
These aren't the ones that fight each other.
You ever just be like, oh, well, I'll just check this one thing, then you end up doing a whole fucking project. You've got like a PowerPoint presentation on the thing you checked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure.
It's funny. That's small little sidebar. I was doodling something at work today, and I was
Yeah.
actually really, really happy with how it came out. Like, it was actually like, wow, there's actually like a pretty good drawing.
Yeah.
I wish I could channel that energy when I'm trying to draw.
When you're actually, when you're
Yeah.
actually trying to do, like, you sit down and you're like, okay, drawing time. You're like, wow, I wish I could do that. Sometimes I connect so heavily to a movie while I'm watching it. I'm like, why can't I fucking do that on stage? Like,
Right.
what is it about getting on stage that I just, like, don't do half as well as I do when I'm, like, alone in my room? Making, like, I have told stories to myself in my head that have driven me to physical tears. And it's like, why can't I do that when I'm acting? For real. Why can't I connect to emotions that heavily when I'm doing the real thing?
Right. Oh, God. on the second phase now.
Strong enough skull vibrations that it sounds to her like she's hearing the ear again. And it really freaks her out. Yeah. She hasn't heard on that side in over 30 years. God damn. Being deaf in one ear sounds like a literal balancing act. Like,
Yeah.
Like you have to relearn how to balance. That's wild that some bass boosting headphones can do that for her. That's how Beethoven walked around, isn't it? Like based on vibrations.
I don't know.
Literally haven't picked up a pen in over a year, drawing like fucking Picasso while on hold with the insurance company for 45 minutes.
Yeah, man.
God, man.
It's real talk.
That's how it be. Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, I meant to respond to that that tandem bike story that you were talking about before, Cal. Cal's family used to there's like a tandem bike riding community that his family is a part of,
Yeah.
or used to be a part of at least. And sorry, your dad just followed me on Twitter.
My dad?
Yeah.
Like Tom Smith?
Yes. It's the same, and it's like followed by like people we know, like your mom's friend's daughter, and like your brother, Steve.
The fuck?
His last tweet was 2016.
I didn't realize Dad had Twitter. I don't
That's
does he
hilarious.
follow me? He doesn't even follow me.
Oh, there's a really cute picture of him and your brother on here.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's so weird.
Wow. That's why I didn't know my dad had Twitter.
It's so weird to think that like his last tweet, I wasn't even dating you. Yeah, it's like your old living room. Jesus Christ. The old rug that was in there. Oh my gosh.
I forgot about that rug.
All right. Blast from the past.
What?
Sorry, and Tony just said, Cam, are you an active tweeter? Are you worth throwing off a following to follower ratio?
I am an active
I was
tweeter.
gonna say, you tweet like every day.
Just about.
Yeah.
I'm Twitter is the social media I'm the most active on. We talk about it all the time, but like I don't use Facebook as collecting dust. I fucking hate Instagram. Literally the only time I go on Instagram is to do chill spot stuff. Like
Yeah.
and the second I'm done, I turn it off. Like
Or to post about me.
or to post about you. There's literally two things I do. And I can't stand Instagram. I'll scroll on Instagram because like that's what you do when you open up an app.
No, and then you're like,
And
why do I feel like shit?
I'll go 2 pictures in, and I'm like, oh wait, I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
And turn it off.
Yeah. I've had to start doing that. I mean, unfortunately, I've had to start doing that with Twitter too, where I'm just like, why am I depressed and grumpy and feel bad all the time? Ah, yes. I've been on Twitter for half an hour.
Because everyone on Twitter is a curmudgeon.
Yeah, actually. Y'all are some grumpy bitches. I mean, sometimes you're funny, but y'all are some grumpy bitches.
Grunchy.
Grunchy little bitches.
Someone was shitting on the Kendrick Lamar song "No" the other day. Like y'all, it was like, you know what it is?
That's a deep cut.
I know.
Why did you pull it out from the depths of a whole album just to shit on it?
Well, especially because it's like the 7th song in "To Pimp a Butterfly" or something.
Yeah.
Like. So anyway, someone tweeted it and was like, "Y'all call this music or something?" And then I'm like, first of all, it's where it is in the album specifically.
Yeah.
It needs to be there.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know, man. The point is, I'm not gonna talk about that specifically. The point is the snark on Twitter is what
Yeah.
really gets me.
Yeah.
And like, it's like, y'all call this music. Like, you think you're so much better
Yeah.
than everyone that likes this song, right?
Yeah.
Like, you think you're a better person,
Yeah.
you know? And that's what I think really gets me about social media.
Yeah, it's all about trying to sound like you're the best person.
Yeah.
And it's all a fucking lie because nobody's the best person.
No.
And yet we know that, and we've actually had the salience to admit that and be like, yeah, no, like this is a platform where we go to lie to each other, and we were all like, okay, and then just kept lying to each
Yeah.
other.
Anyway,
It's like,
I'm the president of the United States. I'm the voice of Super Mario.
yeah, I don't know. Also, Tony, if you want to even up that follower to following ratio, I am also active on Twitter.
Yeah.
So
Sam is
Hey.
actually probably more active on Twitter than I am.
I've cooled off a little bit because of mental health, but
Yeah.
I do love a tweet every now and again.
My
I'm
tweets.
just trying to be more mindful.
I tweet mostly about video games, to be perfectly honest with you.
I need to do that. Well, like, that's what I love about your Twitter is that, like, it's consistent. Like,
I pick a
you
thing.
tweet about video games.
Yeah.
You do. And you, like, you know, like maybe every once in a while there's like a meme or something on there, but it's mostly video games. Mine is very like stream of consciousness. Like,
Well, yours is like whatever you feel that day.
yeah, whatever I feel on any given moment, because Twitter can just change my mood so ferociously. Because it's like, yeah, no one's posting those on their social media. Did a bad job wiping yesterday. Mad mud butt all day, but was too late to fix it until I got home.
Mad mud butt all
Mud
day.
butt.
I
Really
love.
messed up.
Yeah,
Really
man.
messed up on that one.
I think there should be a social media account that's 100% naturalistic. Like you have to tweet what you're doing at that moment. Like,
Yeah.
so you can be like,
There's an idea.
taking a fat shit.
Yeah.
All right, finished up the fat shit. Go for a wipe. Oh shit, 2-ply. You know, like just really like every
That
step of the way.
frequently. Oh man. Cal's like, I hate that I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like, that's a real experience. I've had times where like, I mean, well, this is every time, where it's like, okay, I've wiped myself clean. I've done 2 extra wipes. Both of them have come off completely white, and we're good to go. And then the next time I go to the bathroom, I'm like, I'm just gonna be thorough. And then you wipe your butt, and there's like shit there, and you're like, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't know what's up with that.
I did it! I did it! Sometimes when I'm at home, it's like, I even use wet wipes!
Nice.
Like, what the hell?
You bidet yourself.
Yeah! I want a bidet, actually. There are little, like, attachments that you can, like, this is like a hose that goes into your toilet tank, and it takes from the water already in your toilet, and it, like, is a little bidet attachment that you can stick on your seat, and I really want one.
Hang on. I'm Googling how to do multiplayer at Dark Souls 3 because I can't fucking do this anymore.
Okay. Just burped in my mask. When did I have tacos last? What the fuck? Or ironic influencers like talk about the sick meal you made, but it's actually just garbage wrappers from your McDonald's meal. Yeah, I'm like, is my asshole leaking or something? I love that we opened up this disgusting Pandora's box.
Use the white soapstone.
The Western world does underrate bidets. Like, I was thinking about this. Yeah, I was thinking about this as I was coming back from the bathroom right before we started the stream.
After taking a fat dump.
Because I had to double check. I'm good, by the way. But, like, I was coming out of the bathroom after double checking, and I was like, why don't we just have bidets? Why don't we just have I am so tired. Squid's like, all right, good night, everybody.
What? Oh.
Squid just wrote that she's like leaving.
We're done.
We're all adults here. It's fine. We are all adults here, right? I think.
As long as, yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. It's fine to talk about poop. Like, children can talk about poop.
Every player poops.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get on a soapbox about this. I'm really tired of wiping my ass. I could use the help of a bidet to speed things up a little bit so I can do a good job and get out of the bathroom quicker. Because, quite frankly, my butt hurts. And, I'm tired of it. And I think we do all need the help of water to really get in there, so, Real talk, you want to learn how to have a good poop and cholesterol health? Ask your local bottom. Good night for real, everybody. It was nice.
Who?
It was really fun. I'm gonna get another ginger ale.
Oh, okay, sure.
Talk to the people.
Yeah, I'm just Googling how to do this, everyone. So bear with me. I know I figured out the last time I gotta get Ember, but I don't know. I'm trying to fucking posted something regarding the bidet to the Discord general. Well, time to go check that out. Here we go. I got me a booty washing machine. Hilarious. I'll watch that later. To bring summon in Dark Souls 3 parlance to other players, you first use an ember. As the consumable items in-game description says, the summoning blah 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 blah. Okay. Using an ember isn't the only way to reverse your unkindled state. You'll gain the strength to flame and the strength after you beat bosses and after being summoned. Different methods. Either way, if your clothes are burning, you have the ability to summon 2 players into your game. Okay. Summon can be actual. Generally, summon array, blah 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 blah. Where to find embers.
Sorry, I just saw now that Cal responded to Tony's comment and said, "Shut up, man. My inbox is already full. I can't handle any more messages."
Quite stingy, but they are a limited resource. Don't burn them carelessly. If you do run out, you can purchase them from the NPC merchants like Garriott of the Undead Settlement and the Shrine Handmaid and the Firelink Shrine. This is boss, blah blah blah. Okay, I can buy them at the Firelink Shrine apparently. No, I don't know if I have invasions turned on, Pez, but I need to buy these fucking embers so I can beat this stupid boss. Cause I'm done with this, man. I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm following Pez's link. Oh, I gotta watch an ad first.
You know what I thought to myself just now, Sam, when that boss beat me for the last time?
Yeah.
I thought to myself, I want to play Fall Guys. Because that's fun and colorful.
That's fun.
What a
Maybe we'll just put
stupid handmade bitch.
Maybe we'll put.
Ashen one, so I'm ashen. Farewell.
Oh.
I
Sitting there, I looked over at my shower, and then I looked at my roll of toilet paper, and I got to thinking, why is it that we Americans feel that if we get dirty, we need to take a shower to get the dirt off? But after we go number 2, we feel that wiping with a thin sheet of paper gets us clean. I mean, just think about this. This is all that's keeping your finger from hitting poo. Like one crack or one break in this, and you got the poo finger. And nobody in America
What are you fucking...
deserves a poo finger. Did you know
The way he sticks his finger through the toilet paper and like points it at you.
uses a bidet to clean their butts after they go number 2?
Holy shit! This video is almost 5 minutes long.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if people watching at home want to hear secondhand guys screaming about a bidet.
I mean, he makes some points.
Of course he
like,
does.
could you imagine if after like doing the filthiest work you can imagine yourself physically doing, you just like stand in your tub and just like wipe paper all over yourself, and then once it's all gone, you're like, yeah, I'm clean. No, you're not.
Well, yeah.
No, you're not.
I don't remember who I was watching, but they made the same...
Why don't we have bidets?
Huh?
Sorry, you were saying?
There are people who are like, if you got shit on like your hands, you'd wash it off with soap. Mm-hmm. So why don't you do that for your asshole?
Yeah.
No, you just take like you said, like some paper or cloth,
Yeah.
and just wipe it off.
Well, I guess the Western answer to that is what are you concerned about putting there that can't, you know, stand being handled raw? It's like you're not putting a finger there, you're not putting a mouth there, you're not putting your eyes there. You know, you're certainly not putting your nose there. I mean, some people do.
I mean, yeah. Some people live in other people's assholes.
But
God damn it.
like Mike
This
Pence, for
fucking
example.
thing.
But yeah, like we just figure, fuck it. Nothing else is going down there. Paper. Good enough. Fuck you.
I can deal with having a brown asshole.
Yeah. It's real ignorant. I'm stuck in a boss in Phenotopia about 2 or 3 hours in. No checkpoint, so I have to run back to it from checkpoint and wait through the speech in each attempt. Ugh.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm not eating pizza with my asshole. Hands get a higher standard. Yeah. I guess that's the thinking, right? Is like, if someone is like, oh, well, this isn't good enough to clean an asshole, the like the Western answer is like, well, why do you need a cleaner asshole? What are you putting near your asshole that it needs to be clean for?
I just like to be
Like,
clean.
I don't know. I just think sanitation is important.
You know, like if my hands were dirty, I'd wash them. Like it's really that simple, guys.
No, I agree, Cal. Baby wipes are the best, and at my house, I keep them right next to the toilet. And they feel so good. I don't know why we call them baby wipes and reserve them just for babies, because my adult bottom needs them too. But there's not like, I need like honest to goodness soap and water, you know? Like, honestly, like, just power wash the poop away from my booty hole.
Yeah, just treat a
Please.
power washer straight up your ass.
Yeah. It's the American way. Good enough. One of my coworkers would actively bring his wipes to the bathroom. I'm almost that person. If I had more money, because honestly, like those little portable packages of baby wipes are like kind of expensive for how many baby wipes come in a package. Especially considering like how many of them you need to use in one sitting and how often you would need to be refilling them. It's expensive. But holy shit, when I can use them at home,
Oh yeah,
it's glorious.
we're going ham.
Yeah.
Going ham on the wipes.
Here's a good answer. I'm getting ready to sit on your dad's face. I love that Cal's answer to most things is like, well, fuck you. I'm screwing your dad. I will simply fuck your dad.
I want your dad to eat my fucking asshole out. Gotta make sure my asshole is nice and bleached for your papa. No poo-poo for papa. You right back there? Unless Papa is into that, of course.
Jesus Christ, Cameron. Unless Papa is into that. No judgment.
No, of course. We don't judge kinks here at Chill Spot. Unless that is your kink, in which case we'll judge you.
Yeah. No, Mom and I do the same thing, Cal. She just has, like, she bought, like, a plastic box for baby wipes and then just gets, like, the refills every time we need refills. But traveling is a little tougher. Unless that's what you're referring to. Unless you have a travel plastic Winnie the Pooh baby wipes box. Which you could do, depending on what kind of bag you carry around on a regular basis. It could be doable.
Hashtag no poo-poo for Papa on a t-shirt. Hell yeah, Ellen. That sounds like a really weird charity.
High quality comedy here tonight. Poo-poo for Papa.
Or like the worst Hallmark movie ever. Yeah, Lysol wipes for your ass is how you're gonna get. Yeah, it's gonna burn.
Yeah, of course.
It would not feel very good.
Of course, yeah. No, they're not interchangeable. Not that it's very easy to get. Listen, if I can get my hands on some Lysol wipes in this day and age, I'm not using them on my butt. I'm not. It's actually an NGO for bidet advocacy. Hey, everything's a movement if you make a charity for it. It is.
Exactly. Ember restored. Cool.
Is that true, Tony?
What's that?
I'm going to fact check that. He's saying that Lysol's origins are in vaginal cleansing.
Like douches?
Yeah. I never thought of it that way. Movement for movements. Bowel movements.
Fun fact, Nick Kroll plays the douche in Sausage Party.
I did know that. I did know that.
And you like him.
I do like him.
Do you want him to kiss you while doing the douche voice?
No. Well, maybe. You say these things and I forget that I'm supposed to yes and you all the time. So, like, fine, sure. Yeah, I would love Nick Kroll to kiss me while doing the douchebag voice. I want it so badly.
Like,
Daddy, please, Papa.
I love that improv line of thought where it's like, no, I don't. Oh, wait, you want me to yes and you? Okay, fine.
Fine.
Like, whoa,
I want to make
sick
out with Nick Kroll
improv.
while he makes the douchebag voice.
Whoa, you really yes and the shit out of me.
I fucked it up. I know, okay? I fucked it up the first time. You can't go back. But you know what?
It's fine, Sam.
I'm learning. The fact that, listen, I used to just say no and then just be like, and then just be totally unaware that I said no in a improv situation. So, excuse me, I'm getting there.
I gotta wave the white circlet.
I have a container of like 80 Lysol wipes, and they always have them in stock at Jean Coutu. Quebec's got its shit together then. because I haven't seen Lysol wipes on a shelf since the pandemic started. Really, and like only in very like small quantities. Maybe it's just where I'm shopping. Maybe I just need to stop shopping at busy stores. Ever since he lost his wife in a tragic popsicle accident, Greg has been unable to shit and has been tearing his family apart. But a new nanny and a new lease on love could just result in Pompeo for Papa Saturday at 6 East. Oh, it autocorrected poo-poo. It's not Pompeo for Papa, it's poo-poo for Papa.
Poo-poo for Papa.
Saturday at 6 EST.
God damn it.
That's so funny. What is this link that Tony sent us?
It's a virus, don't click it!
Oh, no, yeah, it's actually like a legit like HuffPost link on how Lysol used to be for vaginal cleansing.
Nice.
Yeah.
We love a good credited source.
Yeah. I love a good, what do you call?
Credited source.
No, empirical evidence.
There.
I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. Nice topic change. The character is 13 because his dad died in a war, and I have no useful council members because apparently they hate me and my pet cat. Pet says, make the cat the council.
Why did I think of that? Actually, speaking of a pet cat, I downloaded the game Nexomon. It's a Pokemon ripoff, for lack of a better put it. It's a Pokemon clone, to put it nicely.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, it's cool. It's kind of what I want Pokemon to be. Like, it's really fun.
What aspects of it make it what you want Pokemon to be?
The fights are harder. Items mean something because the fights are hard. Type matchups mean something way more. Like, you know, in Pokemon, you get your doesn't matter what type you have, really. You get something strong enough, it's gonna win any fight.
Yeah.
In Nexomon, if you have like a grass type fight and a fire type, like, you're going to lose. And it's cool. There's a lot more strategy involved. I like the visuals. The lore is really good.
Okay.
And the story is really cool. They actually have like a story that's intertwined with the idea that there's these fantastical superpowered beasts. You know? It's just neat. It's like a really fresh take on the Pokemon formula, and it's cool.
That's literally how I played Pokemon when I was a kid, Pez. It
Me
was
too.
like level 90 starter, level 5 everything else. If my level 45 for alligator could not take on the Goldenrod City Miltank at that gym leader, then I just simply didn't beat the game.
That was the end.
That's just how that goes.
I hate Whitney. That's such a hard fucking...
Such a hard fucking boss. Or gym leader. Sorry, not a boss.
Whatever, same thing. They're bosses, technically.
I guess, yeah. But like a boss fight and a gym leader battle is not the same
Yeah.
mechanic.
This is a boss fight.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Cal, get cozy.
Cozy up!
I'm really enjoying this stream, but like I get to go home like to my house tonight and sleep in my bed and like get cozy with my things, and I can't wait for that.
I love that parrot emoji you have, Cal.
It's from the Double Bubs chat.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, the bird emote.
It's awesome. I love like the ah!
They have this like really colorful bird named Chief that they use to make their emotes. Jesus, I was trying to find it for you, but it's too deep in the Discord right now to find it.
It's
but
fine.
It's a really pretty bird.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
I used to play
5.
that way. Now every time I play a Pokemon game, I get new favorites because of all the new Pokemon I add to my team. Yeah. So the newest Pokemon game that I've played is Pokemon X. I realize I'm behind. I also skipped like generations upon generations of Pokemon. Like it went from me playing Gold, Silver, and Crystal as a kid to X. Like I jumped all of that.
Yeah.
Sapphire, Pearl, Black and White, goddamn Emerald. I skipped all of them.
Emerald is so good.
So there's like a bunch of new Pokemon, and then like Cam's telling me about all the ones that he's played or found in like Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, and it's just like I don't know Pokemon. You know, I know like the original 151 or whatever, and I don't know anything else.
That's also a lot of people at Game Freak.
But
I'm right.
You are on fire tonight. But like, yeah, so I feel very overwhelmed with all of the new Pokemon that I've never seen before in X. But my problem is that it then makes me catch shit Pokemon, right? Like I caught all 3 of those fucking those elemental monkeys, like Panseer or
Pansage,
Panpour,
Panseer, and Pansage.
And Pansage. Yeah, I caught all 3 of them, and I was like, cool. Like, maybe this will be like Eevees, you know, and I'll get like cool different ones. No, they suck. They're a bitch to. You need like the special stone to evolve them, and I learned it way too late, and.
Now you're investing.
Pointless. I have like a level 35 Pansage. It's pointless. Why did I do that? Oh. Night Pez. Thanks for popping in. I hope the family aggro gets solved.
Thanks, Pez. Have a good night, buddy.
God, what a good dad.
Tell all your family to put their hands up in the air to give me energy so I can beat these bosses. This is yours?
No, that's yours.
All right.
The base game, to be honest, your Pokemon's strength generally don't matter. Yeah. Honestly. The fact that I can, like, you know, evolve my Rattata and get it as strong as a Feraligatr is, like, kind of stupid.
Yeah, really.
Why is that possible? Why can I do, like, why? If I had, like, a really, really strong, what's the last evolution for a Rattata again?
Raticate.
Raticate. The fact that I can have, like, a Raticate and a Feraligatr, and they're both equally as helpful in, like, the final gym battle if I play my cards right, it's like, that shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah, for real. Well, it's weird, right? Because some Pokemon have just different stat lineups. So, like, some Pokemon have such high stats that they're called pseudo-legendary, which essentially means they have stats on par with legendary Pokemon. Like, Tyranitar is one. I think Dragonite is one. A lot of the Dragon Pokemon. I think Salamence is one, and Hydreigon. But then there's also the way they categorize Pokemon has changed a lot. Because legendary Pokemon used to just be legendary Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
But now there's mythical Pokemon, and, like, that's a whole nother thing.
Okay.
I don't know, dog. Like, it's just, I don't know. I like Pokemon because they're colorful little creatures. That's kind of the long and short of it.
Yeah, I'm, like, not really into this for, like, I was kind of just hoping that Pokemon would just stay more or less the same when it came to, like, playing the game. Like,
it really has. It hasn't changed too much.
No, like, I want there to be, like, one legendary Pokemon for every game, and then at the end of the game, you beat all the gyms, and you find the legendary Pokemon, you catch it, and it's, like, this big achievement, and it's, like, what you're actually working up to. But now that they've, like, split it up into, like, mystery Pokemon or whatever you were talking about, it's like, I'm lost. I'm lost.
Mythical Pokemon or Pokemon that you have to get
Mythical
through
Pokemon, right.
events? Like,
Right.
Jirachi is a mythical Pokemon, and Celebi is a mythical Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think Mew is actually considered a mythical Pokemon now, because you can't actually get Mew in any of the games.
See, it doesn't feel easier to get all the periphery that you need to dive into competitive Pokemon. It feels like you need to be, like, a borderline, like, statistician to, like, understand.
Well, what's cool
what you're
about competitive Pokemon is that it's really, oh my fucking god, I can't talk. Like, you wanna know why I've been quiet during this stream? Because every time I start talking, I get blindsided by one of these assholes.
Right.
Competitive Pokemon is, like, what I really like about the setup of competitive Pokemon, I know, is, who cares? I don't give a fuck anymore.
I'm sorry, babe.
Whatever.
You were saying mythical Pokemon, and, like, I said that it's hard to get into competitive Pokemon because you need to be a borderline statistician to do it.
I just think competitive Pokemon is cool. It's sort of the long short of it.
Okay. I wish it was easier to dodge this fucker's fucking... Or sorry, not the Fire Sword guy's fucking attacks.
I know. It's the...
Like the Fire Sword guy's range for getting hit is so small.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you really need to hit such a specific sweet spot.
And then the other one got alive and hit me, even though he's supposed to be helping me. That's super cool.
Yeah. And also the patience to breed the max 4 Pokemon, right? Okay, second part. Here we go.
Max IV, by the way, not 4.
Oh, okay. They're not Roman numerals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
IV refers to, like, basically, like, numbers in Pokemon that aren't evident. Like you have to like look into it. I forgot how to check IVs. I think there's games that there's like stuff in the new games that do it for you, but I don't remember how.
Yeah, but even though there's bottle caps that max out IVs for you and things like that, that's kind of more what I meant, I suppose. I don't know what you're talking about. I will let you have that conversation because I don't know what you're talking about. Straight up, like I'm lost. This is a different language. Bottle caps, IVs, don't stand for intravenous drops or whatever.
I'm like so far away from him.
Yeah.
And he hits me from like across the map.
Should we replace Dark Souls with God of War instead? Because I know we said we wanted to play that next after Last of Us.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Sam. Like, if I can't beat this guy by the end of the stream, like, why are we gonna keep doing this?
Yeah.
There's no point.
Yeah. There's no point in making people watch this for 3 hours, like 3 times in a row.
You know, I'm just forever stuck on this. Then I'll beat it in my own time.
There you go.
I tell you what, if we don't beat this boss on this stream, I'll continue to play Dark Souls recreationally because I do like this game.
And then let you know if you beat the Abyss Watchers.
And if I beat the Abyss Watchers, we can stream it again.
Okay. Also, I'm playing Gris while watching this, and I'm in a super upside down part of it, so playing and then coming back to chat is very disorienting. What's Gris?
I've never played Gris. I don't know.
I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna do a quick little Google. Gris game. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh.
Can I see?
It kind of, honestly, like, so like this is like the cover of it.
Okay.
But like this is what the game looks like.
Oh, nice. I've never seen this.
Yeah.
This is cool. Yeah, we can stream on the Switch.
So pretty.
Tony will
it's on the
sponsor us.
Switch.
Yeah, Tony will sponsor us playing it through.
It's on the Switch. It's so pretty. I will legit sponsor you playing it through. Yeah, and Tony's a whole ass adult, so like.
Give us money, please.
Yeah.
Little friendly reminder, everyone at home.
Don't tempt me.
It is September, so if you want to sub to us, it's only $3.99 to sub to us for a month.
We promise that we'll switch up the play and not just make you watch Cam try and beat Dark Souls for too much longer. Okay.
What?
Nothing. I simply can't go on my phone for just one thing, and it's a really bad habit.
Like you?
So like I went on the phone to Google Gris and I did it, and it's beautiful, and I'm glad that, you know, excuse me, I did it. But then I immediately was like, ooh, Messenger notification, open it, and then like before you know it, I'm staring at Messenger, and I'm like, why am I staring at Messenger on stream?
You are literally on stream. Yes.
Yeah, I'm literally live right now. Just stop this. Stop this.
Would you say that you have like a, or at least like maybe not anymore, but like on some level a dependence on your phone?
No.
No, you don't think so?
My phone completely controls me.
Okay, that's what I asked. I said, do you have a dependence on your phone?
Oh, yeah, I do.
I wonder
Sorry, I
about that.
heard that weird.
That's okay.
And no, Tony, the VODs disappear after a certain amount of time.
After 2 weeks.
Yeah, if you don't upload them.
But we upload them to our YouTube channel every Saturday.
Yeah, we sure do. But yeah, I'd love to watch your VODs, James, of your Gris playthrough.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what I'm getting into. But yeah, no, I'm pretty dependent on my phone. Oh, it's weird. Like I'm dependent on my phone, but I can go without it. Like I had it off for a full day when we were camping. I left it in the tent. I didn't touch it once.
Yeah.
The only time I really missed it was when nightfall came and I wanted a flashlight.
Yeah, really. That is the one downfall.
Yeah. But
That's good. I mean, I obviously like on my phone. I like using it. I like being on it. But there are days. Like I've even done this with you, Sam. Like I've texted you before, be like, hey, listen, I'm not going to be very vocal today.
yeah,
Like I'm literally going to turn my phone off.
yeah, and it feels good.
I love not having my phone on.
I love just fucking throwing my phone in another room. That's what I do when I'm at home and I'm just like working through the day on other stuff. I will literally put my phone in a different room and then go to the office and like get my work done. And it's really helpful. Because, you know, if my phone's not in the same room as me, or, like, I can't have it on my body. If I can feel it, like, pressing up
Fucking
against
God.
me in, like, a pocket or something, or, like, on my lap, I'll touch it. I will. But if it's in another room, it's like, what's it called? Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Why do you think no one can ever get a hold of me? Yeah, because Helen never physically has his phone on him.
Yeah, really. I envy you, bro.
Yeah.
Trust me. Fuck.
Until you need to get a hold of the guy. Then
Yeah,
it's
really.
like, she's like the wind.
I'm like, Elena, I need my life-saving medicine, please. You're the only one who has it.
He's just like working on a skateboard in the shed. It's like,
Cameron needed something from me today. What was it? Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine.
yeah. Well, it's tough, right? Because, like, the whole reason I'm attached to my phone is because, and, like, I did this to myself, but a lot of people, like, need me for stuff, or will, like, text me out of the blue and be like, hey, Sam, are you busy right now? I really need to talk about something. And I like being that person for my friends. I like being the person that they can vent to, or just, like, go off about their day to if they need to get something off of their chest. And it feels really bad when I come back to my phone after like chucking it in another room for like 2 hours so that I can get work done, and then I come back and it's a bunch of people and I do mean a bunch sometimes, of people being like, hey, so I really need to get something off my chest, can I talk to you right now? And then I see it and it was like 45 minutes ago and I'm like, fuck.
Although you should be kind. Hang on, I'm not speaking to the mic. One sec. You should be kinder to yourself because 45 minutes is not a long time.
I know.
You know, like people can wait 45 minutes to vent.
I know.
At least in my opinion.
I know. It's just that sometimes the feeling passes in that 45 minutes, and then they're like, you know what? It's not that pressing anymore. I got over it. And I'm like, oh.
But you shouldn't feel bad about that.
I know, but I don't want them to think that for a second I'm not there for them.
Oh.
Is the mic falling apart?
Yes.
Oh, love that.
If one more thing goes wrong today, I'm gonna fucking scream, man. Like, come on. Can I have a fucking break? Like, one fucking break?
Hell yeah. Boom. 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 Ba-damn.
Are you having fun?
Slice. More stuff, more stuff. Slice. Slice. What's this one do? Oh, that's block. Okay. Ah.
Alright. Can I have the controller back?
Bitch. Sure.
Thank you.
There you go. Well, I had fun.
Good, I'm glad you did.
Okay. Well,
What's up?
how you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Is there any way that we can like skip these fellas? These bug-eyed creeps?
There's probably like another area I can go to, but I really don't know. Like, as far as I know, like this is sort of just like the Dark Souls loop. You just die and fight.
No, I mean like can you get to the Abyss Watchers without having to kill these suckers
No.
right here? No?
Nope.
Oh, okay. You can't just like walk around them and not trigger them?
Not the ones I just killed, no.
Okay.
Because you have to understand,
I know,
Sam,
like I understand that you're doing the bare minimum. That there's a lot more. There's a straighter path you can take, and you're doing the path like of least resistance to get to the boss. But I just wonder if like you really have to. For your sanity.
Well, here's the thing, right? If I don't do what I'm doing, I'll kite a bunch of monsters. They'll aggro to me, which means they're gonna start trying to attack me.
Yeah.
And then I'll like get to the front door of this boss, and then one will hit me for like half my health bar, and my brain will split in two, down the middle.
Okay.
Because I'll have an
Well,
aneurysm.
I don't want that to happen. So.
Yeah. Because that like there's just Lord. Trying to preserve your health in this game is so fucking annoying. Look, I've already had to use an Estus flask. And like, yeah, you know what? Just kill me, whatever, dude.
Oh well, that's really good to know.
Fucking kill me.
Tony says, so I'm a very bad gamer, which, buddy, be nicer to yourself. Especially at picking up context clues in games, and I often turn to walkthroughs. I haven't had to do that with Gris, and I just find it so beautifully designed in that regard.
That's awesome. And there's no shame in using walkthroughs.
Sounds like the opposite of what you've been going through, so maybe you deserve a game like Gris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A nice, pleasant game. There's a game I bought ages ago that I never played. I still have it. It's a digital game. It's called Piku Niku, which looks like a lot of fun. It's like a really colorful little puzzle platformer. Maybe I could play to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
But I'm going to play a bunch of Tony Hawk after this. So that'll be fun.
Oh, okay, there you go. I mean, I get it, but after being an RA/Dawn, where that was literally my life, I had to figure out how to moderate that and how much is too much. Putting your phone down doesn't have to mean letting your friends down, especially if they've got a solid support network.
There you go.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And I get that. Yeah, because you were an RA for a couple of years, and that's just like, I remember somebody that I follow on Twitter was an RA, and when she was an RA, she would like tweet. I mean, you could tell that it was consuming her life because her Twitter was just like RA stuff all the time, and it's like, all right, this is a very specific audience. But she would tweet stuff like, okay, I'm gonna take a shower, and if anybody needs me in the next 30 minutes, you're just gonna have to suck it up. And it's like, you can't take a fucking, what are these, like, babies? Like literal babies? Like infants? Do you have a bunch of infants living in your building? Because you can't take a shower without a bunch of 19-year-olds needing you for something? Like, that's not right.
Yeah, for real. That's, come on. I didn't talk to my fucking Dawn that much.
Well, that's just it, right? Like, you and I, we're pretty independent, and like, even if we do need help, or this is me more so, but like, if I do need help, I won't ask for it by any means because I don't want to bother somebody. So
Well,
to think that there were people who like made it so impossible for her to even just do something so simple as take a shower, and the fact that those people were like 18, 19-year-olds, it's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Like, what could you possibly need someone for? Especially, like, the later it gets into the school year. I get at the very beginning in September where you're like, I don't know how to university, this is so weird. But, like, if you need your Dawn, like, really, really badly in, like, January, like, and it's just for, like, school stuff, like, I don't, fucking figure it out, mate.
Yeah, really.
Like, learn how to live with roommates, learn how to fucking cohabitate with, like, a million other people. That's just dorm life. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Fuck!
This sad music is starting to hit a little close to home.
Yeah?
Well, yeah, because it's like you're having such a hard time, and this like sad violin is like.
It really is good though. Like, well composed, I mean. So many attacks.
Bear in mind, my largest community had 60 students, and for a brief time was double during a staffing change. But still, like, okay, I'm gonna be extremely hard on children for a second here, but if you are like, yeah, when you start university, you're like 17, 18 years old.
Depending.
I understand, like needing some help adjusting in the first few months. Like, I understand the first term even. But I just think, like, come, like, February, March, if you still desperately need your RA or Dawn for stuff, like, people don't just need us for conflicts. A lot of the time it can be for emotional stuff, too. We were trained to respond to all kinds of stuff. I guess. I still, me personally, I wouldn't go to a Dawn if I was having emotional problems. I would, like, talk to my mom or, like, my friends. But I guess not everybody has that.
Well, that's what Allen's talking about when he talked about, like, solid support systems.
Yeah.
Because, like, your Dawn shouldn't be your only support system.
Right.
That's just stupid.
Yeah. But it is. Sometimes it winds up being that way, and I guess that's when you can't take a shower. Yes, baby. That was so smooth. Oh my god. Okay, I know you're getting your shit rocked right now, but, like, that one hit was so good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is really hard. But despite it all, you're doing really good.
I'm not doing well.
Well, I know, but like, this is an impeccably hard boss, and I think you're holding your own.
This isn't even the hardest boss in the game.
I know it's not, but it's still hard. Don't fucking put this down.
I just don't know how to even approach him.
The technical side of it is just, there's not a lot of mercy.
No, that's the fucking hardest part.
Yeah, it's very
merciless. It's unrelentless. It's relenting. It's just fucking, and it has those stupid double hits.
Yep. No, listen. Like, it makes sense that you're having a hard time with this boss right now. It makes sense. Okay, you're getting into a bit of a rhythm now, and it's.
He gets fucked up because of the double hits. Yep. Like, how then? How?
Yep, it's
if not this, how?
It's fucking you up. It's fair.
And then it knocks me over. double hits.
Yeah. I see that.
Damn it. And his sword is so much longer than mine.
Yep. You have to get so much closer to him. Ooh, yes. Okay. Not to get overly emotional here because he did just pass away, but I feel like Shuri watching T'Challa fight Killmonger in that one part where it's just like, no, it's a good fucking battle. It's just one guy is so much stronger than the other.
Yeah, because I don't think T'Challa had like the Panther juice at that point, right?
No, you don't have the sacred herb.
The flower or whatever.
Or not? No. The sacred herb doesn't give you the powers. Well, I guess it does. Yeah, it does both. It gives you it and it takes it away. My RA totally screwed up any respect we had for him after he was kind of shitty in a couple conversations.
That's a
Mainly
shame.
That poli-sci student thing of being like, oh, I just want to discuss your religion, and then tear into you like you don't know what you're talking about. That's really shitty.
That's terrible, actually.
Yeah.
That is like not.
No,
it's
I
like,
know. Yeah.
Go on.
Well, I know James in particular is very proud of his religion, and to just kind of shit all over it is just, yeah, that's really shitty.
No, it's terrible. Because, like, listen, I'm not a religious person, but I respect those who are.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason to disrespect them.
It's also like people who try and argue religion, like against religion with religious people. It's like, why do you want to do that?
It's
Why
because
do you why do you want to take faith away from somebody?
Yeah.
Like, you can talk all the shit you want, and like James has said this himself. Like, yeah, organized religion has problems. Like, it really does. But like, why do you want to take faith away from somebody? Why do you want to argue the very notion of believing in something bigger than yourself away from somebody who believes that and like, you know, get something positive from that?
Yeah.
Why would you want to take that away from somebody? Why would you want to logic that out of someone's brain?
I agree.
I think that's really shitty.
Of course, it's super shitty. Like, the notion that, like, we know what it is because a lot of people feel scorned by religion, right? So they feel as though they need to, like, erase it from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And they feel as though people who are religious are, like, delusional or something.
But there's a way to talk about that without saying, and yeah, so you shouldn't believe in this either.
Well, it's also
oh,
like
fuck you.
the notion that that everyone who's religious is delusional is fucking idiotic.
Yeah.
Like, that is such a insanely ignorant thing to think.
It's just, it's just fucking mean is what it is.
Yeah.
To tell somebody who believes in a religion that they're delusional is like, whatever, man.
Just because you don't believe in it doesn't mean that it's not real.
And it has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. So why can't you just, like, I don't know, let them have it?
Yeah, exactly. It just boils down to, like, don't be a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
How's that? Just, like, why not, if you're not religious, say that.
Yeah.
And then if someone is, let them.
Yeah.
It's so easy, you guys. It's actually the easiest thing you could ever do.
Yeah. No, yeah, I see what you're saying, Alen. He's saying a lot of times I dropped whatever I was doing to make sure my students were all right, and I would have done the same thing again, but it is a big responsibility and easy to put yourself into overdrive. Yeah, when you're caring for that many people at once,
I'm sure burnout is a real issue.
yeah, with RAs, for sure. It's a lot to ask of somebody, and I just don't think that a small group of people should be in charge of like 60 plus people's happiness and well-being. Especially considering that you don't get trained that long to be an RA.
And the pay's not that good.
Yeah, not to mention his ex wasn't a huge fan of that job for that reason, he says.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't I know it. Yeah, I can't imagine. There's also disrespectful and find ways to have those conversations. Yeah. Yeah, and
Exactly.
I think it's all about like talking about what works for you, you know? Like you can say like for me, believing in a celestial being doesn't work because XYZ. For me, you know? And don't put it on the other person.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I will admit, though, and I'm not trying to, like, poo-poo anything here, but I've had conversations with religious people who don't see my side of things either. Like, that is a two-way street. It's not just, like, people who aren't religious shitting on religious people.
I will never forget that part in Easy A where she goes looking for someone to talk to about everything that she's going through. And she goes to a church and she starts talking to a priest. And she's like, so, like, let's say there is a hell. And the priest is like, well, there is. And she's like, right, there's a hell. And he's like, nope, it's there. Right below our feet. And I was like, yeah, like...
Of course he believes there's a hell.
He's a priest.
Yeah.
Like, you
kinda-
went to a church.
He's dedicated his life to God.
When
Like,
you're talking to someone and they say that they're Christian, like they fully believe that Jesus is real, there's a heaven and a hell, and like
they're
God
not-
is real. Just like get on that board when you're having a conversation with somebody, you know? Like it's just like remember who you're talking to here. No, I think about that a lot whenever I talk to religious people. It's like, right, like I may not believe this, but they do, and I have to reconfigure how I talk when I'm having those conversations.
yeah, it's just a polite thing to do.
Yeah.
Damn it, I forgot he does that.
You're doing a lot better though.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a lot more hits in than you did last time. And you still have some health.
I'm trying to just focus.
To be honest, health's probably not real. Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Well, to be fair,
I would like that.
to be fair, I think Christianity is actually one of the only religions in the world that has the notion of hell. Mm-hmm. And the fear of hell, specifically. Most religions just have an afterlife.
Yeah, like a.
Oh no! Fuck!
I'm sorry, baby.
Whatever, man. Thank you for your kind words. They just don't help. I'm sorry.
Sorry. We'll definitely put Dark Souls down for a while after.
Well, I mean, I can't
this.
beat this boss. Like,
We're also
I mean,
this is like this second stream in a row. No, this is the third stream because the last time we streamed Dark Souls, you were like having a hard time and yelling fuck about stuff a lot, and it's like not in the jokey way that you do, and I don't like that.
okay.
I don't actually.
Mm-hmm.
At least not in the way that people expect it to be. Haha. Anyway, ignore my modern theology takes. Oh man, when this is all over, and I can see James again, I would love to have a conversation about religion with you.
Bring him on the podcast.
Hey now, there's a thought.
Here comes a thought.
I now have a greater belief in hell, and it's the heartache of watching Cam be sad playing Dark Souls. Yeah, it's like not fun to watch, dude. Like,
Oh, well, I'm sorry, everyone.
we're like, yeah.
Don't want
we
people.
gotta-
I don't,
we
want-
gotta-
I don't
we
want
gotta
people
pick-
to have a bad time.
Well, we
like,
just gotta pick a game that doesn't make you feel this way, because that's not what we do this for.
I mean, I have fun when we're like walking around the world and like killing enemies and stuff. It's just getting stuck on a boss. It's just like it's frustrating to do the same. Like I feel like I'm bashing my head against a wall.
Well, I'm glad you're still having a good time, Tony.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
And the
I'm
fr-
sure, you know, I'm sure you've like been around. You're a busy dude, and not everybody, you know, like I understand that people watch this stream sometimes and don't always talk. So like, and that's totally fair too. But it's just good to hear from you. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like for what it's worth, guys, I know I'm getting angry and like frustrated and stuff, but I am enjoying myself. I'm having fun with you guys and Sam. I obviously like streaming. It's just frustrating
Yeah.
because it is. Like it literally is frustrating.
I mean, this is a frustrating boss. His patterns. I mean, like you seem to have a handle. Like, you seem to have done this enough times that this first part you can do like pretty well. Like, you
Yeah.
can handle it. It's just the patterns of the fire sword guy are just like so.
They're very irregular.
They're very erratic, and it's hard to remember every single pattern as it's happening.
Yeah, the Abyss Watcher is not my favorite boss. I had a lot of trouble when I played this for my own. You fucking dick!
See, I don't like that.
What?
I don't like it when you shout like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, he deserves it.
But I don't deserve it.
But I'm not yelling at you.
Well, it doesn't matter. I have to hear it.
Okay.
Well, the problem with these types of conversation, and this is probably talking about religion, is that there are two parties trying to explain two different kinds of truths and weighing one in terms of the other. Religion is a form of emotional personal truth as opposed to something like an objective truth like science. The futility of such a debate is that it's like trying to explain why 1 + 1 = 2, but only using the colors red, yellow, and blue. It doesn't make sense, and the arguments are made from two separate bodies of knowledge and X. I get knocked down by Chumbawamba plays in the background.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, it seems pointless to argue religion because how are you going to take something that's such a deep conviction within a person on both sides, both for and against religion, and just try and like talk each other out of it? It's like, how do I argue something that is the very core of me? You know, like I just let me have it.
Well, exactly.
Just let me have it.
You shouldn't have to defend religion.
And let other people have it, you know?
Like, if your problems with religion are institutional, then sure, that's great.
Yeah.
But, like, you understand that most people believe and enjoy their religion independent from that.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's fine. Just leave it alone. Kill. Come on. That's right, bitch. That's right, bitch.
Always gonna love you.
Kneel, motherfucker.
Bitch. Never
Kneel
stop
down and
loving
lick
you.
this clit.
Bit wall.
Ugh.
We're gonna get banned, dude.
It's okay. My clothes are on.
Yeah, really. Would you guys be happy if we transitioned to being titty streamers?
We like the both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking
My favorite
attack.
thing that you do sometimes is like when you're expressing, and this is like purely like privately, but when you get frustrated, you like lift your shirt up and just like leave it, the stomach out. You get so mad, you just go like, I gotta be careful because I'm wearing a crop top, but yeah.
Do you remember that one time we played Overcooked, and we got so into it that I had to take my shirt off?
Yeah. That was so funny. That was so funny because like we like had a plan, and then you were like, okay.
I think the part what made you laugh was how swift it was.
Yeah, you did it really, really quickly and very efficiently. The simple reality is that for generations we've been coached to not talk about religion and politics. The net effect of this is we don't have critical conversations very well. Yeah, I feel the same way about money too. I think we should all talk about how much money we make. I feel like that was just a tool used by the 1% in order to keep us down, as it were.
I also think that social media plays a big part to the death of discourse. It's really easy just to shout your opinion at a computer and then not have any like repercussions for that.
Yeah, or like not have to think critically about what you just said.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I don't tweet as often as I used to, because I realized I was tweeting really like obtuse, like not like half-baked thoughts. And I sounded stupid. Like, you feel good about it in the moment. It gives you a little shot of serotonin to your brain. But then I would go back and read some of the stuff that I had written, and it was like, this was not thought out, and this is not me. I'm smarter than this.
Yeah,
you
well,
know? Like,
yeah.
there was an idea here, but it needed, to be way more fleshed out before I published it for it to stick on the internet forever.
That's why I'll tweet like entire threads. Like sometimes I'll do like 12 tweet threads. I'm trying to explain everything.
Yeah.
Or that's why I love quote tweeting, because something I used to do a lot when I first
Yeah.
got social media was just like tweet reactionary.
Yeah.
Like I would like be watching a sports thing and be like, "Whoa, sick goal!" But then like 2 weeks later, you like go on your timeline, you're like, "What was I fucking talking about?" Like this is literally just "whoa, sick goal." Like
Yes.
it's like goal in what? Like were you watching soccer, hockey, like?
I'm
Fucking, you know?
I'm very happy that quote tweeting is a thing now.
Yeah.
That you can do that because it keeps the context. It keeps you responsible for context.
I'm way into quote tweeting. I've also learned though, if you follow a bunch of visual artists on Twitter, quote tweeting actually isn't as helpful as you think it is. If you,
for like
for giving
credit.
people around, you have to just retweet them.
Yeah.
Little tidbit if you like to share the love on Twitter, because I'm a big fan of sharing the love.
Yeah.
Whenever I see art that really affected me, I always retweet it.
Yeah.
And it always makes me feel good because I'll retweet like cool art that I saw on Twitter, and a couple of the people I follow will like it, and it tells you when something you retweeted got liked, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily think it should do that. It's kind of like weird for like taking credit. It's like, yeah, this person liked a tweet that you retweeted. Good for you. And it's like, oh, okay, weird. But at the same time, it means that something I retweeted that was good, it found someone else that liked it enough to like it.
Yeah.
And that's the important
what I tell
part.
myself whenever somebody likes one of my retweets. It's like, no, like, I curate what goes on my Twitter, and this retweet does go onto my like Twitter profile. I chose it to go there, which means that I curated it, so my taste fueled, you know, how my social media looks.
Yeah.
Which is fair, but I just, you know, it's not my original thought, so I feel weird about taking credit for it.
Yeah, that's the thing with retweets. I pretty much only retweet art. Unless it's like an opinion that I just so happen to be feeling that day. And then I'll retweet it. What's up?
Sachi has 25,000 points and just wrote, I have 25,000 points, what do I do with them? We gotta think of something to do with it. Double Bubs, that channel that Cal got me into, does something really cool with their points where you can cash them in for those trading cards that Cal is always talking about.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Which is a really cool, like, it's like a cool, because like a lot of people with like points on channels, you just kind of get like more emotes or something, like something non-tangible with them, and like the cards are like a cool tangible thing, but I don't have
the means to do so.
Chill spot trading cards. What would go on chill spot trading cards?
I don't know.
Also, well, first of all, I just want to acknowledge what Alen said here. It's like, well, that's another reason I'm not a fan of social media, Twitter or social media in general. It's very polarizing, and character limits like on Twitter are not conducive to meaningful conversation. Yes, which provokes miscommunications that incite conflict. Absolutely. It's not a platform for meaningful discourse. Not to mention
you're the red-eyed one.
Of likes and followers encourages the growth of echo chambers. Yeah, you gotta be careful with echo chambers, just like be aware that you're in them. I think that even before social media we had ways of making echo chambers for ourselves so that we only heard what we liked to hear. I just think that's inevitable. It's what humans do. But you're right about the whole like discourse thing, because like theoretically I could write a really, really huge detailed thread about a topic that I want to write about eloquently. But are people gonna read like a 15-part thread? No. If a thread goes over 10 parts, I personally don't read it. I have to be. I mean, sometimes I do. I have to be really interested in it. And like even when I'm interested in it, I have to be like, okay, stop like fidgeting and like doing other things. And focus. Like really, really read. Like pay attention. And it's like when I'm trying to learn about, I don't know, like actual informed reasons as to like how and why we should defund the police force. It's like I should probably have the attention span to like read a 15-part Twitter thread, but people don't.
Right.
People don't read.
No. Oh yeah, I work retail. People don't read.
People do not read. But what would go on our like chill spot trading cards? I feel like both of our pets.
Yeah, for sure.
Certain like clothing items or like things like I'm sure there's like a shirt that I've worn on like more than one stream at some point that we could just like put on there. I don't think I'll actually do it because I've seen the trading cards that Double Bubs makes and they're very high quality, and I do not have the money to like make them and do it well and mail them all out. But I don't know, it's cool to think about like if I were to make trading cards based on our channel, like what would we do so far?
You could do like a Nancy Drew trading card, Nancy Drew and Shaq foil card, not Shaq, Shaft foil card.
Yeah, like I could like draw or commission like an OG image of like Nancy Drew and Shaft like standing back to back.
That'd be awesome. Like, that'd make a great shirt actually.
To like solve mysteries, yeah.
I love that idea.
That's from me and writer friends getting into inspiration Pinterest boards. Hey, there you go. So I was in the J&J server on Discord, and someone said they felt really upset about being genuinely attacked for making a post about missing Jenna. Oh, Jenna and Julian. But missing Jenna, and loads of people went in on them saying to stop being selfish and rude and to think about how Jenna is feeling, not themselves. And then the J&J server kind of ended up doing the same, and eek, no one listened at all. Sam Weepy at the end of Last of Us 2 trading card. Hey,
yeah, really.
There's one. Yeah, that face that I made when Brad was like, "Oh shit, LOL Sam right now," where I was like, that sucks though about the Jenna and Julian Discord, because you're allowed to miss the things that you don't have anymore, or you're allowed to miss, your favorite like streamers and stuff. I wasn't a part of the Jenna and Julian thing at all, but like Jenna was on YouTube for like over a decade, and she had really dedicated followers who followed her through all of that stuff. And if that was just suddenly gone, I would miss it, and you're allowed to miss it. And just because you miss something doesn't mean you're like, oh, like, why do you want it back? If that person was getting on the Discord saying like, so I think it was really fucked up that Jenna left YouTube because I need somebody to entertain me, like that would be messed up.
That's different. Yeah.
But you're allowed to say like, oh yeah, it's been this many weeks since a new Jenna video, and I'm still so used to, Wednesday comes around, and I'm so used to there being a new Jenna video, and I miss it. Like, you're allowed to say that.
I think so too. I think it's something. I mean, like, yeah. It's also because like I know Jenna left the internet due to a contentious reason, but like it's not like she did it like, how do I say this? It's not like she was shunned from the internet for saying the N-word and doing blackface.
No.
Those videos popped up again, and then she quietly rescinded because she wanted to do the right thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I think you're allowed to miss someone who's that good, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's hard.
Which fucking that was Shane Dawson.
Yeah, man. Well, that's just it, though, right? Like, Jenna can afford to leave because Jenna's a good enough person that, like, she can make money doing other things. This is all Shane Dawson has, is being a shitty, bad piece of shit, boring, not good, unentertaining, unfunny, basic, ugly,
What else?
poorly constructed YouTube comedian.
Poorly constructed.
And,
He's a documentarian now, Sam, I'll have you know. He did a Jake Paul documentary.
one documentary does not make you a documentarian. But yes, it does. But, like, not a good one.
You just don't like Shane Dawson.
I mean, do you?
No,
Like,
of course not. But I can cop
Am
to
I
that.
wrong? Like, am I like attacking someone who doesn't deserve to be attacked here? No, because he's a piece of shit. So, but that's all that he has, because he's a piece of shit. Jenna has other shit going on that she can do, that people will want to work with her for.
Yeah.
And she'll be fine. But Shane Dawson has to stay on YouTube and just, like, deal with having to apologize for something else every other day because he doesn't have anything else going for him. You know? He put all of his eggs in one basket.
I did not fuck my cat. My penis was nowhere near my cat. My favorite part about that controversy
Is that he proposed to his boyfriend to cover it up?
that is another one of my favorite parts. But my all-time favorite part of that controversy is that, did you know about that thing in the cat? Like, I found that out when he did that tweet.
Yeah.
I think if he just didn't do the tweet, no one would know about
It would've just gone away.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't entertain the accusations that you fuck your cat, then there's just, like, one, like, wilding out person in the comments claiming that you fucked your cat, and then that person is weird. You know?
Yeah, really.
Then they're the weird one. It's weird that you felt like you had to defend yourself. It's weird that you felt like people would believe that you fuck cats. You know?
Yeah.
Absolutely
shit.
makes sense. The problem isn't so much that anyone should be ideally writing essays on Twitter because no one has the attention span. The problem is when people mistake it to be a platform for such discourse. Hello! Ain't that just, like, all I want to do is just go on Twitter and read, like, really quick little funny quips, you know?
Fucking God.
Like, I remember, before PC culture ruined it, it didn't ruin it, but, they did, like, comedians did stop doing this and using Twitter for this. But, like, a lot of comedians would try out jokes on Twitter. A bunch of them got in trouble for it because they were bad comedians and had to rely on, like, racist, misogynistic, gross humor to be funny. But, yeah, like, it was funny to follow, you know, up-and-coming comedians on Twitter and see them working out jokes and, like, laugh at them because they were so quick. It was really fun. It's not for discourse. Like, they weren't asking for her back or anything. Yeah, they were just saying they were heartbroken, and they acted like she'd stabbed Jenna personally. Yeah, that's stupid. They're all super nice, don't get me wrong, but, like, how that was handled really upset me. That's exactly why I don't talk about it on there, because people act like you're not allowed to express your sadness about it. Yeah. Twitter's just how I find more TTRPG games to back on Kickstarter. That's, I mean, like, that's a good-ass reason to be on Twitter.
Yeah, really.
That's a fun thing to do.
James has actually opened my eyes to, like, all, like, the fact that TTRPGs is on Twitter. Like, there's actually, like, a huge community.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's awesome.
And it's fun to find those little niches, right? Like, it's fun to find, like,
Fucking
TTRPG
scream.
community, and it's fun to find, like, good comedy communities, which often don't last long, but, you know, they're fun for a bit. I follow a person on Twitter who's running a cat sanctuary in Spain. I love that shit. And they write, and they, like, they talk about, like, fiction and stuff like that as well, and that discourse is really fun. I really can't, if someone's talking about discourse, like, I just, it used to be a source of information for me. That was how I learned about stuff going on, and I still kind of like using it for that reason. Oh my god. That was so brutal. And he's overkilling you.
Whatever, man.
But if I'm gonna learn about something via Twitter, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna read a headline, and then I'll go do my own research. I'll go and I'll read an actual article.
Yeah, there's been a lot of times where I've seen a lot of people.
Everything else.
I've seen a lot of people tweeting things like they know what they're talking about, and then I'll do like a simple Google search and find out that what they're talking about is completely incorrect.
Yeah.
And like, it's like tweets that get like 50,000 likes and like retweets and shit.
Yep.
And it's like, wow, no one here thought to Google this and maybe see if it's correct or not.
And, you know, it is hard because especially with like certain things that are happening in the world right now, news outlets aren't covering them as adequately as like people on Twitter who don't owe anything to anybody and can talk as freely about what's going on in situations like Portland without having to be muffled or muzzled by a news outlet trying to keep afloat. So that's when it gets hard for me, because it's like we are literally in a time right now where we can't trust the news to report the news because everybody's got an agenda. Even the news outlets that I personally like and trust to get good news from. But grain of salt with everything, right? Like, yeah, sure, I learned about everything I learned about Portland, I learned from people who were there. Bro. It's also 10:55, so like, this will be the last attempt for the evening, I think. What?
What?
Oh yeah, I remember this. Chris Evans got canceled on Twitter, but it was a shitty radio presenter, not the actual Chris Evans, and everyone was canceling actual Chris Evans. And it's like, if you could read 2 seconds longer.
People are so fucking stupid.
People are so fucking stupid.
Like, come on. Like, that's what kills me about outrage culture. Like, not to talk about this for the millionth time, but like, if before you get outraged, think about what you're outraged about.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that hard.
Especially before you, I don't know, like dox someone and ruin their lives.
Yeah.
Like, really, really think. Really make sure you know what you're doing.
You know? I mean, I think that no matter like what you do, let's like killing and raping people, like you don't deserve that kind of ire on the internet.
No.
Even if you say like an offhand comment, like be chastised for it. Like even if you say something like it all depends on the reaction, right? If you say something racist and maybe you didn't know it was racist, and someone says to you, man, hey man, that's racist. If your response is like, well, fuck you, blah, 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 then yeah, whatever.
No,
like
it's not.
you deserve whatever's coming to you.
Yeah.
But if your response is like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I didn't know that, and then you like apologize and change your behavior, then, but then those people still get doxxed and like have to leave Twitter.
Well, that's just it, right? Like cancel culture, where cancel culture goes wrong for me is that we just never talked about how we were gonna, like, I don't know, forgive somebody who actually tries to do better than the actions that they originally got in trouble for in the first place.
Exactly.
And it's like, y'all, some people genuinely want to atone and unlearn and do better. They just didn't know any better at the time. We're all human and we all learn. And like, a lot of times people go, oh, well, like, they're adults, they should know better. No! Things like racism and misogyny are literally, like, insidiously threaded into the very fabric of our society and how it works. Like, we don't just grow up knowing how to not be racist. Like, that shit stays with us. Once we learn it, it really stays with us and infects every aspect of our lives. And you gotta give people a chance to learn.
Well, exactly, man. Like,
and do better.
I think that there's so many people, like, the worst notion in the world is that common sense exists. Common sense is a fucking lie. There is no such thing as common sense. You need to be learned. You need to be taught everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
And at least in my opinion, right? Maybe there's people out there that disagree, but like, the fact that, well, even if you think about it, the notion that there is a common sense is bullshit.
Yeah.
And frankly, probly rooted in like ableism or racism or something.
So much, it's probably rooted in a bunch of isms: classism, ableism, racism, anti-Semitism. I'm just listing isms. I'm not saying that any, you know, the pillars of modern etiquette are rooted in anti-Semitism. I'm not writing that dissertation tonight. I will not do it. But yeah, no, like, it's probably rooted in a lot of stuff that not everybody has access to, you know?
Yeah.
And you just can't blame people for that. It's like when Jenna got in trouble, there was people in the comments like, no, fuck Jenna, ugly racist bitch, haha, another apology, fake bitch, die. Like, what the fuck is all of that, buddy? Like, take 1 second and just, I don't know, take a breath before you make a comment wishing death. Hello.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad people on the internet.
I can't believe that there are still people in this world who say things like kill yourself.
Yeah.
I think that to tell somebody to kill yourself is so
probably
vile.
the worst thing you could say to someone.
I think that's the most vile thing that you can say to somebody.
I agree.
Like, that's disgusting and should not be thrown around. so like flippantly at all. But like, especially, I just don't like how flippantly people throw it out there on the internet. Like there's insulting someone on the internet because you are hiding behind a computer screen, and then there's telling someone to kill yourself.
Listen, man, like the part about that kills me is that there's a lot of people out there who claim to be like woke, who will tell someone to kill themselves. Yeah. Like, it's really fucked up, you know? Something like, I don't want to sound like I'm a fucking centrist when I say this, because I'm definitely not, trust me. But something I've learned a lot about discourse on Twitter, and especially woke culture and cancel culture, is that, like, you can actually be so left to the point when you
circle back around.
Your behavior is actually just as bad as the people you're opposing.
Oh, totally.
Like, okay. This is kind of a long-winded example, so like I apologize for this. I saw this video of a bunch of Trumpers doing like I don't know, an occupation of a street for Trump, right? It was like a protest, a right-wing protest essentially, right? Now, no one got hurt, and they were expressing their opinions, and yeah, they're shitty fucking opinions. No one's trying to say that they're not. But there's a bunch of people on Twitter being like, oh, like, shut this down, like, what the fuck is this, like, cut it out. And it's like, you are quite literally word for word saying what people say about Black Lives Matter movements and like all these other movements. And I get it, I don't agree with their movement, and I understand that it's rooted in these awful things, but at the end of the day, this is their right to do this.
Right.
Like, you understand this.
Right.
Like, in order to have a society, you don't get rights and other people don't. That's what they want.
Yeah.
Like, you understand that, right?
Yeah,
Like, that's what I'm talking about.
No, you're right. Yeah, I
like,
see what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like, people get so lost in their messages where they forget that, like, wanting what you want and trying to get other people to want what you want and not want what they want is exactly what the other side is trying to do to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Total assimilation.
Like, Jesus, it's just so brutal sometimes.
Yeah. No, I've said this before, but like, you know, I ask myself sometimes, well, like, I was raised in a left-leaning family, you know, right-leaning people were raised in right-leaning families. So we're all just doing what our parents told us to do, which is what their parents told them to do, and so on and so forth,
Pretty
forever
much.
and ever.
My parents have been voting liberal for years.
So I'm just thinking, like, so I'm an adult, and I have the freedom to believe whatever I want to believe. So what's keeping me left-leaning? And it's like, well, what's keeping me left-leaning is the notion that on the left, you can have differing opinions. It's just when your differing opinion is rooted in stopping my right to exist, that's when we have a problem.
Of course.
But as long as that's not what that is, we can have different opinions.
Yeah.
And get along, you know, and that's what being left leaning means to me, and that's where I always try and keep my opinions. Is just like, as long as it's not rooted in somebody's death or like wanting somebody to not be alive and well. As long as it's not that,
we can totally have a conversation about it. We can totally have a fucking conversation about it.
You can hold that belief and run your life that way.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
Yeah.
And you know what, guys, on that note,
and on that very political, very serious note,
just wanted to say as we end the stream today that we are trying to get to 100 followers. I think we have about 20 or so, I can't quite read it, 20 or so days left to go on our little meter there. If you're watching the stream and you like us, drop a follow. That would be so cool.
That would be so cool.
We're done streaming this week, but we will be back next week with more streams. We've confirmed already that we are streaming Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the Wednesday of next week, which is going to be great. Looking forward to that. If you like us so much, we do have a YouTube channel and a podcast. You can go listen to both those things. We have lots and lots of videos and lots of episodes. So drop a follow, drop a subscribe, and follow us, guys. That would be cool.
Yeah, thanks, everybody.
Join our Discord, drop a meme.
This is a really good stream. And,
this was a great stream.
Yeah, we do have cookies. So.
Yes, we do have cookies.
So
also, we didn't point this out. I want to point out one more thing before we leave. Alain made a comment here. It is easier to rage than it is to turn a page.
There you go.
And I think that's actually very apt.
And it rhymes.
And it rhymes. So it's
yeah.
super easy to follow.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. You guys have yourself a good night. Yo's in the UK. Go to bed, damn it.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.